I am embarrassed.
I love this. This is the first time that we've had to play this intro in front of one of Norton's friends. And Jim always gets embarrassed with the stuff we do on the show when his friends are around.
Yeah, I'm just embarrassed by the length of the clips. And the song I'm okay with. It's been in my head all weekend.
Yeah?
All weekend. Because it gets stuck in people's heads and it's really upsetting.
You seemed a little embarrassed by the song.
No. Not any more than normal. I was coming up in the elevator. Hi, Jim. Florentine.
I didn't know Nickelodeon had a channel on Sirius.
It's Jim and Say. Hey.
I really felt like I thought I was like, this is like a show that my son would like.
He would?
Yeah, well, that song, like,
right.
Okay, this is his TV program that he puts on.
Right.
They're coming in and doing it live, I think, on Thursday.
I think so,
or Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's a big hit.
An acoustic version.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Because people have been asking about it. Like, oh, man, can we hear that, like, unplugged? I'm like, yeah, we'll hook that up.
I was on the elevator coming up this morning, and a good-natured elevator talk.
Right.
I'm on the elevator, and the guy is there, and we're chatting. Hey, how are you? He's like, Mr. Happy to be here on Monday. And another guy jumps in just as the doors are closing, and they know each other. So he goes, hey, how you doing, Frank? Whatever, not great. And the guy goes, I guess you looked in the mirror. And he goes, divorce papers.
No.
He goes, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He goes, yes, you hit me with it on Friday.
No.
It was so uncomfortable.
He said you must have looked in the mirror.
Just trying to be good-natured.
And the guy goes...
Oh, then the guy goes, no, I'd just like to see how you would be after you were up all weekend. And the guy goes, why were you up all weekend? And then he goes, divorce papers.
Oh.
That's much better improv than you on Thursday.
Dude, it really was. But he meant it. He just had a great story.
He was just like, I got hit with divorce papers.
It was divorce papers. Poor bastard.
And that's the Monday morning elevator chat. Must be really weighing heavy on his mind.
Dude, to say that in front of a total stranger, and the guy, like, he just had to get it out. He probably had to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That
probably fucked him up bad. Obviously, he couldn't. Did he not see it coming?
I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't know.
I want to have him on the show now. I want to get to the bottom of this.
I'd love to know. I forget I don't even know where he works, but I just, I'm dying to know now what happened.
it's almost like a comic when you're picking on someone in the crowd, like, why are you wearing a scarf? Like, I have cancer. Like, oh, okay. Everyone's had that moment.
Yeah, you just
a guy's in a wheelchair or something or whatever it is.
When Kanye was like, "Hey, everybody, stand up! Hey, I see you back there not standing," and the guy's in a wheelchair.
I got yelling one time in a show. I was doing a movie theater show, like one of those. They have comedy in a place that also shows movies. And the guy was making a lot of noise. I'm like, what are you, retarded? This is years. And he was.
He was.
Yeah, he really was. He was a guy in the front. He wasn't yelling at me. He was just making some kind of noises. And, it's just your dumb comic improv. You're like, oh.
And he was mentally deficient.
He was retarded.
Yeah.
Joe Biden did that. Remember that clip? He was like, come on, stand up. He was doing some speech. Get up. Come on.
He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, it's just humiliating.
It's great.
But if there's like a trucker or some guy out there tuning in to 103 for the first time, and go, I'm looking for a new show to listen to. When he hears that intro,
right?
Do you think he doesn't even goes, all right, this is definitely not going to be for me?
Probably.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I think it would, yeah. Well, Florent, like you, if you're sitting there, you don't know us, you don't know what the show is. You're on the road. You have Sirius in the rental car. You're driving around. You're probably you have media in the morning, but you have to drive between spots. So you're like, oh, let me see what's on Sirius. I don't have it in my regular car. Maybe I'll subscribe to it. Are you going to subscribe to it if you hear like, oh, this is the big guys talk channel? Yeah. Are you like, I got to get a subscription?
Yeah, like this is the first show live on in the morning on the channel, right? So I hear this good things about this channel, and then you hear this, and you're like, the fuck is this?
Right.
I'm going to go back to Hits 1.
Or you're going like, oh, yeah, I saw that Jim Norton guy on Netflix. Like, whoa, a little salty, but let's see what he's got going on the radio. Yeah. What?
It's a nice song.
I think it's a good song.
Gets you peppy.
It's catchy.
I think the clips are too long, though. The clips, I'm willing to just go with the song.
Just the song by itself?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't need long intros. The clips are too long.
People like the clips more than they like the song.
You're probably right. The song really gets in your head and annoys you.
Yeah, the clips actually are stuff we've done on the show.
I know.
The song is just a thing that has nothing to do with the show.
I know. The clips are just long.
It's a total non sequitur. I think the clips just feel long to you because you're sitting there with headphones ready to start the show, and you get frustrated. Your ADD starts kicking in. Like, can we just start? Let's just start.
Yeah, I hear them every
All right,
day.
I heard all clips.
Yeah, it's only a minute and a half of clips.
It's a long time. There's a lot of clips.
And it's also like because you think that you know where they're going to end, and then Bobo comes in and starts making this dumb sound or something.
Yeah, I forget this stuff. I forget like that one or I forget that one.
And you go, how much longer will it last?
Oh yes. So did you? I'm guessing you watched. I hate to start with football because it's so annoying. It's such a fucking hacky radio thing. But it was. I didn't
It's
watch.
a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, people are so fucking dumb. I
What?
tweeted, hey, well, this win, if one more win, Brady's a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. And there was people
Jim.
who are actually going like, dude, he's already getting, I know.
They're right, though.
They didn't get it.
How do you not, though?
It's like so over-the-top sarcasm.
It's so obviously sarcastic.
Like you realize that I may get to the place where if I really want people to understand what I'm doing, I'm going to have to be one of those people that writes in parentheses, sarcasm, which is the worst.
Yeah.
And I want to see the ref congratulating Brady.
That was bad.
I want to see this right
I mean,
here.
I'm not buying into the conspiracy theory about it, but it's just like, what are you doing, dude? What's your job? There you go. Good way to go, bud. Ref just coming over. He's like, Brady, way to go. He taps him on the back. Brady turns around. He gives him a nice chest pat. And Brady barely acknowledges him. Like, what are you doing, ref?
Yeah, I think he's just a guy being friendly, that's all.
I think he's just a
And he also knows he probably thinks, I'm on the field with the greatest quarterback to ever live. Like, yeah, it's just whatever.
but the referees aren't supposed
It's
to be
inappropriate, yes.
fans of the
Well,
players.
they all talk before the game, the refs with the players and stuff, especially the big stars. They're
Yeah.
over it. You know what I mean? And, look, the coaches are always talking to the refs on the sideline before the game. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean like, okay, I'm going to give you 10 calls today. They go, look, dude, that's just the rules. So I don't buy into it too much. Everyone's saying that the Patriots...
I don't think. I mean, the Patriots.
They only had one penalty yesterday, but that's also because of coaching. Mm-hmm. He doesn't let any guy to just go throw his helmet or punch a guy. That's Belichick. He's not going to let that happen, or the guy's going to sit on the bench the rest of the game.
Right.
Unlike on other teams that are undisciplined. So there was a couple of questionable calls yesterday, but I don't see it.
Big stars always get those anyway. Like that's always been the problem too. The marquee team or the big name quarterback or the big name running back. A lot of times they get those calls anyway on every team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The NFL needed the Patriots in the Super Bowl. They definitely did. They don't want a Jaguars-Eagles Super Bowl.
Oh my God, no.
Last weekend, the NFL playoff weekend, they lost 23 million less people watched from the year before.
Wow.
Those
Really?
4 games last weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, 23 million less people watched.
What do you
those
think
games.
it is? Was it the whole standing or kneeling for the anthem? Because I know they're all standing for the anthem now. That whole thing is done.
No, it's not done.
It's not.
The teams that are in the playoffs now, no one on the Patriots. 1 week, I think they kneeled, the Patriots, but Belichick makes them stand. And with the Eagles, I think one guy, Malcolm Jenkins, puts his hand up or something. Someone's going to kneel in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Someone's going not on the. I think it's going to be on the Eagles. Someone's going to make a statement and
Sure.
do it. But no, there was still guys
they
doing
were?
it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they just weren't showing it anymore.
Oh, that's what it is. I just saw the Patriots. Maybe they were just showing the Patriots. They all had their hands on their hearts.
I don't think anyone did in these games this
Okay.
weekend. But the NFL told the networks don't show that anymore because you're fanning the flames.
But
Let's
that- I
just
mean,
pretend
that's-
it's not going on. But then people would take pictures and go, all right, 3 Dolphins just kneeled, 4 49ers just kneeled. So people were still kneeling.
It's amazing that we care what they do. I don't give a fuck what they do during the anthem. Stand on your fucking head. Who
The
cares?
NFL is 100% right. Why? I mean, who needs to televise the thing anyway?
I don't need to see them standing there.
No, it doesn't matter. Like, just let them do whatever they want to do. Who cares? And then if you don't want it to fan the flames, like you said, like make it this news story that just continues on. Just take a shot of a fucking football on a field. What difference does it make?
54th comeback win. God, that cocksucker is good. It's
Tom
just,
Brady?
It's just staggering to it. I left when they were down. It was 2010. I was just going to buy some face cream, whatever I had to do. It's a long story, but I come back.
to get face cream?
Face or hand cream.
I don't use hand cream. It's a problem. My dick is destroyed. My face. But I'm on the phone. I'm just like following just to see what the score. Because you know he's going to come back. I for no second thought the Jaguars are going to the Super Bowl. And then it's 2017, and then 24, 20. You know, you know it's going to happen. I don't think it's a conspiracy. I mean, come on. I mean,
No, it's not a conspiracy. It's just the referee looks really stupid that he couldn't hold off until at least they're on the sideline.
Sure.
Like, I get you're excited because you get to be on the field with this guy, but you're not supposed to be excited because you get to be on the field with this guy. You're a referee.
well, and if there was a conspiracy, he never would have said it on the field. Like
Unless-
like a guy never would have walked up and went, "Hey, good job." But that's
Yeah, because they
obviously-
know there's cameras everywhere.
Of course.
So
what's the conspiracy that the best football team is going to end up going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The refs can control an outcome of a game by penalties. That's the only way really they can do it.
Sure.
I don't think this receivers, getting money from a gambler in Vegas or a mob guy going, hey, drop some passes. You can't control it because they're not going to throw it to you. But the refs definitely can control it by the penalties.
But when you're a dynasty like the Patriots, like at this point, there's going to be as many people that hate you as like you because people get tired of seeing them win. It's like the Yankees in the 90s. Like people who aren't from New York hate seeing them win. So if people are watching and it's really obvious, like you're not going to be able to get away with it.
No, but a lot of people hate the Patriots, so it's good that they're in the Super Bowl because people are going to root against them hard.
Totally.
So the Jaguars, nobody has any vested interest in the Jaguars.
Cares?
Nobody cares.
Was that pass interference? Was that a pass interference? Every time the fucking Brady goes deep by the sideline, it's going to be a pass interference if it's not caught.
Well, he knows. He throws it up really high so the guy has to come back or whatever. He knows exactly how to get a pass interference call.
He does.
Yeah. They're amazing like that. He just throws it deep. He goes, all right, I'm probably going to gain 30 yards on this. The receiver's going to try to come back. The defender's going to be all over him. It's a perfect play. That team is amazing, the way they coach and the plays they call and all that. They rush to the line real quick, when there's a questionable call before they go to the replay. They just know. That's how great they are.
They're just well coached, and Belichick is phenomenal. Do you think Belichick's leaving or no?
No.
Look, why are they giving Brady's guy a hard time? Like, why would you? I understand that.
Who's Brady's guy?
The guy who does his nutrition and stuff,
Oh.
who a lot of the team members were going to, and that guy was giving, I guess, opposing advice to what the team doctors were giving, and then they revoked his sideline privileges. And I'm like, the guy is the greatest quarterback to ever. Like, what are you doing?
You kind of answer your own question there.
Yeah,
He's
if he's
giving
giving
advice
No. I know that, but I'm saying if the formula is working, if they're winning, what do you care for? Why would you?
I think
Why would you
because
fuck with that?
If you're running a team, you don't want contradictory advice being
Probably
out there. You need one streamline. This is what we're doing.
You do, but this has got to. There's got to be an exception to that. If you're fucking
Yeah,
Tom
I don't
Brady.
know. So I don't know. ESPN came out with a big article. Who knows? Because ESPN hates the Patriots. So they came out with this article that Brady wanted Garoppolo, the backup quarterback, traded because he was afraid that Belichick was going to get rid of Brady because Garoppolo was going to be great because Belichick's famous for that, getting rid of star players. And so Brady's like, get that guy out of here so Brady can stay with the Patriots and win a few more Super Bowls. And Belichick was pissed off. Like supposedly Brady went around Belichick and went to the owner, Robert Kraft, and said, get rid of Garoppolo, trade him. And then Kraft said to Belichick, get rid of him. Belichick's no. And Brady was afraid that his job was in jeopardy.
Really?
Yeah, that he was because Belichick does that. He'll just cut you. He'll just trade you. And then he knows he's got Garoppolo, who's doing amazing in San Francisco, could just take over for Brady. Because Brady could break down at any moment. The guy's 40 years old. It's amazing what he's still doing.
Yeah.
But one injury could, Peyton Manning went down quick. Like he was amazing, and then he had a whole arm thing, and then, he faded really quick. At that age, you could fade quick. So Belichick's like, man, what am I going to do? If I got a star behind him, I know he's going to be great. Let's get rid of him now. I can get 3 number ones for Brady.
Right.
From some team will give it to me.
You
and
think
then
you can still get that for him? I guess
at least 2 number ones. A team that like the Broncos, that's pretty close, and he's a quarterback. There's a bunch of teams that if they had a great quarterback can win a Super Bowl. Absolutely. You gamble for a year. But in week 7, I'm in Cleveland. This dude I know, I see when I go out there. We're sitting in a sports bar watching the Jaguars. He goes, and they were like 4-2 at the time. And the Jaguars were 3-13 last year, and they play in a shitty division. He goes, I think the Jaguars are going to go to the Super Bowl. And I gave him a beat down for 45 minutes, how it was never going to happen. I got to the point, I go, look, I'm going to come to Cleveland. If the Jaguars make the Super Bowl, I'm going to come to Cleveland and blow you. I'm paying for my own flight, my own hotel, wherever you want, and I'm going to suck your dick. He goes, okay, I'm going to keep. And I've been sweating since week 7.
Like, I'm gonna hold you to it.
you should just go and put the helmet in your mouth since they did so well.
It was 20-10. I'm like, holy shit! Going in the fourth quarter, I'm finished. I'm already looking at flights. I'm like, am I going to use my frequent flyer miles? I'm like, my brother's sending me pictures of knee pads. He's like, you're going to need these. I'm getting bombarded with tech. I was going to start practicing on a banana.
You don't think the NFL wanted the Jaguars in?
No. Because they're already going to lose. The ratings are already going to be down for the Super Bowl.
Is it? Do you think it is the fucking the whole kneeling thing?
A lot of it is. A lot of it.
People are just sick of that shit.
Now, do you think it's because people feel one way or the other about it, or they're just tired of it being such a thing? Like they
feel one way or another about it. Because the NFL, if you wear different socks, if you put, number 21 on your socks because your buddy in college played they'll fine you. You know what I mean? So the NFL's been always so strict about that. You were supposed to stand for the anthem. It was originally in the rules. You were supposed to stand, and then all of a sudden they're letting them slide. Like, wait a minute, motherfucker! You know, anyone does anything, wears a Nike bandana, he's fined $10,000.
Gotcha.
Or you can't play the next week. All these stupid rules. They were always about that, and then all of a sudden he lets Kaepernick kneel, and he doesn't do anything about it. Like, hey, motherfucker, you fine everybody for everything, and now you're going to let that slide. And then if people are patriotic and that and some of the flags, there's flags in every play, and it's shitty. Just the game is boring. The NFL is super boring. You're losing a lot of the older white males, or just that those hardcore fans are just not watching anymore. They're going to college. College is way more exciting than the NFL these days. There's hardly any stars left, Yeah,
because that's the problem is, right, at the same time that all the anthem stuff was going on, the game is getting less and less exciting.
Less and less exciting.
So it's like you've got every reason to be like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're right, there's a flag on every play. That is the most annoying.
They didn't do it. It seemed like they weren't throwing that many flags for the playoffs, but every game you watch, it stopped, and then the instant replay, every third play, super slow-mo, high definition. Look, you get a good call, you get a bad call. Before replay, you got two good calls, like, wow, that was really a fumble, we lucked out, and the next call you get burnt on it. They all even out. And the instant replay stopping it constantly and just looking for 4 or 5 minutes. Like, what the fuck? You could see it on one play. I'm drunk sitting on my couch, and I know what the fuck. Why is it taking 5 minutes? 5 guys watching on high def machines to make sure they get it right.
So do you think as the older guys like move away from it just because there's too much bullshit and political stuff associated with it?
Definitely political stuff.
But you think the young people are not like getting on board?
Ratings are down 20% since Kaepernick kneeled over the last 2 years. I'd say probably 15% of it is the kneeling. 5% is the quality, or maybe 12. 5% is the kneeling, and then the rest is just the game's boring.
And Trump came out and started slamming them for it.
Yeah,
it is amazing though when he starts slamming something. Like, everyone knows the president has influence, but I can't think of a more influential president on public opinion than he has. Like, when he starts going after something, I guess his base is so loyal or whatever. Like, it really does affect it.
He's direct.
He is very direct.
He'll say like, these guys are garbage. Like, it won't be like, well, I don't think that what they're doing is 100% right. He'll go like, no, that's fake and phony, and the NFL is a bunch of garbage people.
Yeah. Yeah,
he
really
got
does.
a lot of shit for that, but and they said he should have stay out of that topic. But you know what? Obama did the same thing with the Redskin name change. He goes, "Hey, if people are offended, they should change the name." Absolutely, people are offended by the Redskins should change their name. So he butted in on it too, and it was a fucking big thing for a while. Then it went away.
Yeah.
So you can't just blame it on Trump getting involved.
Yeah, that's true.
No, actually, he's influential. Like, it's amazing when he says something. Like, people really do. Like, he has the ability to get people to respond. I don't know why, but it just resonates for some reason.
But people are already annoyed. Before Trump said that, the people that didn't like him. Jerry Jones knew in Texas that those people that come to see the Cowboys want people standing for the anthem.
The Kaepernick thing probably cost Papa John his job. Did you hear about Papa John?
Yeah,
he said because he came out super in favor of the NFL making people stand, and then he goes, "Yeah, I mean, ever since this thing happened with the NFL, our business is down." And then Pizza Hut or whatever, or Domino's, one of the other pizza places, came out and goes, "Yeah, well, ours isn't," and like made him look kind of like an asshole. And since then, like in that span, they took him off as the head of his own company. Like, the board.
Do you think really
removed him? Because then people started like associating Papa John's with this political opinion one way or the other.
No, but because Papa John's commercial is every second commercial. Pizza Hut doesn't advertise with the NFL.
Right.
So their numbers aren't going to be down. He was right, Papa John. Like, if less people are watching the NFL, my nephew's 19, he won't watch anymore. He's like, this is boring. Watch college. He eats Papa John's. So maybe he's not seeing those commercials. So of course their business is going to be down. And he is right. He actually spoke out and was right about it. Supposedly the networks this year lost $500 million in advertising because the rating is down so much. Between all the networks that play the NFL, the CBS, ESPN, NBC, $500 million, and the NFL's kind of like giving them like free commercials and sneaking them in to give them some payback.
A little bit of motivation.
They're not going to get that money back, but they lost $500 million in 1 year because the ratings are down that much.
Is it all? And you think about 15% of it might be the kneeling?
Easily. I'm around. I always talk to NFL people like, I don't watch anymore. Stan, you make it $10 million, go protest some other day. Every NFL guy's got Tuesdays off. Why don't you just send a tweet out? out, hey, I'm going to be down in South Beach. Come down. We're going to do a little protest. He'll have 1,000 guys there. The guy in the Dolphins, the star in the Dolphins. You know, you could do it on a different day.
Yeah.
Most of them are just doing it for attention now.
I just can't believe that people would care that much. Like, who cares if they're kneeling? What difference does it make?
Hey, I don't. You know,
if you're just watching to watch football. Were you so worked up about the anthem one way or the other?
The NFL was scared to do anything because it was so racial.
Absolutely.
Their players are all mostly a lot of black players, and they're so scared if we crack down. This is not about the flag. This is black guys protesting police violence. Like,
right.
Like they were afraid that all their players would just go. Like, remember how they all said they wouldn't play for Donald Sterling? They were like, we're not playing for you. Like, they were afraid that they were going to push back too hard, and the players were going to go, what the fuck are you going to do? Fire all of us? We won't play. And if it became a racial thing and a lot of the players didn't play, then
they're in trouble.
Yeah, what are you going to sue everybody? I mean, the whole thing would have been a fucking mess.
No,
they were in a bad spot. The NFL was in a bad spot.
No, they are. Absolutely. But, you know, everyone could say it's cord cutting. People don't have cable anymore. But the championship game for college football was up 20%.
It was up.
The ratings from last year. So people are still watching. So that's not the theory. There's a theory on that. Yeah, people don't have TV anymore. They're not watching.
Yeah.
And the NBA is kicking ass. The ratings have been up like 25% over the last 2 or 3 years. They know how to market it. And the commissioner of the NBA nipped it in the bud before the season started. He goes, hey, it's in our rule book. Everybody has to stand on the national anthem. He saw what was going on with the NFL. He goes, we don't want this shit.
We're not doing any of that stuff.
He said anyone who kneels, because it's in the rules.
It's in the rules. You have to stand. It's in our rule book. You got to stand. You're getting fined if you don't. So everybody stands. They knew. Look what's going on with the NFL. We don't want this shit in our league too.
NFL really did make a mistake of not declaring something one way or the other. Whatever the decision is, like, make the decision. Because you're right, it was just like, well, no, we support people standing, but you can kind of do, like, it was so wishy-washy and just letting everything slide. And
the NFL also didn't have the NFL to watch beforehand and learn from. Like, the NBA had the NFL to go, look at these,
I know.
fuck you.
Yeah. And now everybody's watching the NBA, so you can't say that people don't have TVs anymore and they're only watching on their iPhone, because the NBA is kicking ass.
Yeah.
They got stars. The league has ran well, and they knew, don't let these guys kneel. Because if LeBron
really
starts kneeling, you know what I mean? And then everybody else, and Curry and all this shit, it's going to cause all the shitstorm in the NBA, too.
It's just so funny, because Kaepernick wasn't even, like, he's not even that good. Like, he wasn't, like, you know what I mean?
He's an average quarterback.
Like, he wasn't LeBron. He wasn't this guy that should have been able to take the league down.
He could have. Well, Goodell should have did it. It was in preseason. He did it too. Just said, "Hey, if you don't stand next week, you're getting fined, and then you're not going to play." Like, he should have done it right there. For some reason, he didn't. I guess he didn't think it was going to catch on. And Kaepernick, look, he was looking for attention. He was a backup. He was a superstar quarterback with Jim Harbaugh. He had a great coach. And as soon as he left, he became a piece of shit. And he couldn't even beat out this guy, Blaine Gabbert, beat him out in San Francisco. So he's looking for attention. So he started kneeling. You know, he'd write down his socks, pigs suck, or fuck pigs, or whatever. He had on his socks, and people started catching on to it. And he's like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to sit. And now he's a superstar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a huge book deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to play again, but...
No,
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't care what they do during the anthem. That's just me, though. I don't give a shit. Like, if you stand or kneel, like, if you want to make a protest and kneel, I get why people are annoyed by it. I just don't personally, I don't care.
I guess there are a lot of
I don't give a
NFL
fuck.
fans, though, that are super patriotic, because I'm the same way as you. Like, I mean, I didn't watch football anyway, but it's weird to me that anybody would care either way. Like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind people being annoyed by it, but that you would not watch the NFL, that you would not watch football because of the anthem thing. But I guess they're...
I don't need to like the players.
Yeah,
like, I don't care. Like, if the guy's beating up his wife or drunk drives, to me it's like, I don't give a fuck. If you think there's a problem in America and you want to say it, okay, it doesn't mean you don't love the country. If you think, hey, there's a problem, I don't give a shit. Do what you want. Just don't make noise. As long as you're not making noise and disrupting other people from enjoying it, fucking do what you want. Lay on the fucking ground. Who cares? I just don't give a fuck. It doesn't mean anything. It's symbolic shit. It's stupidity. You know? Oh, I'll show you. Because half of the people that are standing aren't true patriots anyway. You know what I mean? The people that are standing just because it's ritual, then they don't mean it. It's not like everybody standing fought in fucking the military, or they're, you know, a lot of them are, but a lot of them don't give a fuck. They just do it because everyone else is doing it. How many people are fucking buying hot dogs or taking a piss? Oh, the anthem's on. Let me go piss.
And
people at home aren't standing.
That's what I was just going to say. They're not. And they're televising, and they're not standing. So.
Hey, bring me a beer. Oh, sorry, super patriot.
Yeah. And then when the Super Bowl's on, all you're doing is watching whichever celebrity is doing the national anthem and hoping that they mess up anyway.
Yeah.
It's the only reason you really want
That
it,
is
right?
great. You want to watch somebody fucking flop?
Yeah. We're gonna see if whoever does gets the words wrong or
Yeah.
hits the note wrong or whatever.
I'm annoyed when I have to stand at a sporting event. I'm like, I just settled in. I got some beers and food. Now I got to fucking stand.
Take your hat off.
Yeah.
What's that? It's just silly. Doesn't mean you don't love the country if you sit. I mean, I get all right, whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it hurt them that much. 23%.
That's big.
Or 23 million
Like
people.
about 19-20% since.
Do you think Goodell's a good commissioner?
Well, that's why Jerry Jones was like, why are we giving this guy $200 million for 5 years when he didn't nip the shit in the bud and just, and that guy has to hide. He's in hiding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A guy running a league shouldn't be booed everywhere he goes and can't show up.
He's really hated.
He's been hated for years, but it's like, do you really want that guy to be the face of your, But he takes all the punches. The NFL owners just, he works for them, so he's out there in the front taking all the punches.
Do they like that he takes the abuse and he doesn't cry about it?
Yes.
Because Goodell doesn't snivel about it. He's like, all right, I want $50 million in a plane. Too much to ask for.
Yeah, because he's like, hey, if I'm going to take all of this and you guys all look like the good guys and I'm the bad guy and I'm just, getting it from you, then you're going to overpay me and I want a fucking private plane.
So he does serve that need for them well. Like he really is a good whipping boy publicly.
Absolutely.
And protects the owners.
I love when I'll be watching the Super Bowl this year.
Can I watch with you? Sorry.
You can watch at the same time, but not with. Specifically, though, the only reason I'll be. I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses. I don't care who's at the halftime show.
Sure.
I'm only watching for the end of the game.
Oh, the commercials?
No, I don't give a fuck about the commercials. All I want is to watch Goodell come out and get booed again. I just love. I mean, it really kicked in for me. It was like to watch him get booed last year, right? And then the whole offseason happens, and then it was whatever it is. It was like the first day of the NFL season, and Goodell comes out, and he's getting booed just as much as it was before.
No, it's the NFL draft.
At the draft, that's what
when
it was.
he walks out every year. It's the best.
They just destroy him at the last thing for the NFL, which is the Super Bowl. Then the whole offseason, everybody should just be chilling out. Like, okay, let's start this year fresh. Okay, here comes Goodell at the draft. Boo! I just love it. It's amazing.
And
It's my favorite part of the draft when he walks out.
Chris in Ohio is saying something about the rule book, and this might be true. Yes, Chris. I don't know if
Rule book.
The NFL rulebook does not state that you have to stand for the anthem. It only states you have to be out for the anthem, whereas the NBA and the other ones specifically state you have to stand. That's why Goodell can't fight him or do anything because it's not in the rulebook.
Oh, maybe Goodell didn't know what to do.
There was a league rule book that they had. There was a different rule book where it was in there, where they said he could have enforced it at the time. There was another rule book that wasn't public, where he could have went to that if he wanted to. There was an option.
You think Goodell went to the
That might
public
be like
rule book?
a benefit of the game thing, but it does not say you have to stand. It only says you have to be out there because when they started taking money from the military for like those reunions, you never had to be on the field. Then the NFL put themselves in their own situation because they forced the players to be on the field for the military stuff because they were taking money from the military.
I wonder if it's also okay. Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it.
You think Goodell looked at the public rule book and was like, okay, well, let's just oh fuck, it just says they have to be out.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we have written that they have to stand?
There was some rule book. Yeah, there was another one that said, look, you got to stand, you got to put your hand on your heart,
Yeah.
you got to have your helmet off, and don't move around or something like that. There was a whole thing.
But that's not the public one.
That's not the public one. So he could have went to the other one and said, no, here's the real rule book. So
I wonder if it's also the politics of the players are a lot of times different than the politics of people, especially in a place like Texas. Are the politics of the players a lot of times different than the politics of the majority of the people watching them?
yeah. Well,
yeah, sure. Yeah. I totally get what you're saying.
Jerry Jones was the first owner to go, no, everybody on my team is standing.
Didn't he kneel at them once?
He did. That was before the anthem.
Oh.
Like right before it, and then they all stood.
Okay. So he
yeah,
said,
the
we'll
whole
do
team-
that, and I'll
the
do it
whole-
with you.
Yeah, the whole team and Jerry, and they kneeled right before they started doing the anthem for like 30 seconds.
To weigh in on the protest,
And then they stood,
up.
and they all stood up.
Yeah, the fact that we're talking about it or that people notice it, like I guess it got done what they wanted it to get done. But I don't know, if people would have went, he just wants to kneel. Who cares? I'll stand.
It's also the climate, right? Like it's all like first it was all the controversy with police and the backlash and Black Lives Matter and that whole thing. Then Trump. Then so this world is just becoming like politics and protesting and stuff is inundating every universe. So there's no escape
There's
from it.
no escape
And
from the fact that the world stinks.
That's what I think it is. Like we're watching this craziness around us, and now you can't even turn on a football game without it being a thing here too.
Just show the singer then. Stop showing the fucking. I don't need to see the players anyway. Oh, look, there's fucking Tom Brady with his hand on. Who gives a fuck? I don't need to watch the players during the
And
anthem.
he's a Patriot too.
I know.
Oh, Tom Brady's perfect.
But like, I know people would snap it and send pictures out, but who cares? I don't give a fuck.
I don't care, but
It's
I think
ritualistic. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Show the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Rich in Florida is probably right on line 8.
I think in some places it is. Yes, Rich.
Hey, I was just going to say, you got to know your fan base because even when the whole hype of the kneeling thing, San Francisco 49er fans were booing players that were kneeling. So even though San Francisco is the biggest liberal place in the world, the people that go to the game by and large aren't these liberals that really give a crap about these issues. And when you go after that, you know, it kind of changes things.
Yeah, and a guy on Twitter just said thank you, and he's you know, the reason Kaepernick was doing it, we do know why he was doing it, was about killing. In his mind, he said, hey, look, unarmed blacks are being killed by the cops, and I want to protest it.
Right.
So I mean, that was a tough one for Goodell too. Like, what do you do? How do you handle this without seeming like you're going, fuck you guys and your concerns? That's a very awkward
It's a tough
thing.
one.
Yeah. And I guarantee you, if LeBron and a bunch of players started doing it, the NBA would suffer.
Oh, absolutely. Would
Yeah.
definitely suffer.
Yeah.
For some reason, though, it's a little different for the players because they're right there with the fucking fans. The NBA players are sitting 6 inches from the fans, too.
Yes, there's not that gap.
There's a difference, I think. I think NFL guys can be a bit more detached and in their own kind of little atmosphere there because they have security, and the NFL, the NBA players are walking, and plus they're wearing shorts. You stand there in your shorts and a tank top 3 feet from people.
Right.
It's just a little different.
Not that anybody's going to do anything, but just that there can
you'd
be,
have to hear it.
Yeah, there's a guy right behind you going, get the fuck up.
Stand up! My fucking brother got killed over. Who
Yeah.
the fuck wants to hear that shit?
Yeah.
It's more personal, I think, for those guys too. And you're indoors.
Yeah. No, I have a neighbor that he's got 2 kids. He goes, look, my dad was in the military. He goes, I'm not a huge football fan. My kids like it. He goes, I'm not going to go see a Giant game. It's going to cost me $850 to bring a family of 4 with parking, everything, tickets, all that stuff. He goes, and these motherfuckers, my dad was in the military. If they're not going to stand, I'll do something else with them on a Sunday. So that's where you're losing it. You're losing that fringe guy that might take his kids, but he's like, why am I spending $850 if these fucking guys aren't going to stand? So that's where you're losing your audience. You're not going to lose. I'm a diehard fan. I don't like what they do, but I'm still going to watch.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to go, fuck that. I'm never watching, a football game again. I've been to 4 games this year. You know what I mean? I'll still pay. I'll still go and all that shit. But
you're right. It's for people. A lot of people think it's a slam on the military.
Yeah.
And it's not. And the kneeling is not about the military. They're not. The players are not shitting on the military.
Right.
But it seems like it is.
It seems like they are, and that's where you're going to lose that casual fan.
And it is the irony of Trump coming out and talking about that and being so patriotic when, it's, come on, man, you had your shot and you had bone spurs. Stop.
Oh, you mean because he didn't fight?
Yeah, come on.
But you know what? The ratings were, when Obama was still in office last year, they were still down 10% last year. And then they went down another 10% this year. So
people are just sick of it, maybe? I don't know.
What?
I mean, do you think people are just not watching anymore?
Well, yeah, when it went into a second season, I think.
You think the kneel? I wonder if people just didn't give a shit as much about football anymore.
No, it's funny how they tried to blame it on the election last year, and I knew it was the kneeling. Oh, no, the election, I went so people like had enough. Please let me just watch some sports for 3 hours. Get away from this fucking craziness.
Yeah,
and then even with the ratings never went back up after the election either. They tried to blame it on. I'm like, what are you going to blame it on this year? They tried to blame it on the hurricanes the first week. I'm like, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, 9 people in Houston didn't have fucking power. They didn't watch a Texans game. That really affected the ratings the first week.
Yeah. You're sure, right?
More than 9 people.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing's weird to me, but
That's the first time I watched football all year yesterday, or maybe the second time. I just
because you used
care.
to watch all the time. You were always watching the Cowboys.
I know. I started watching more UFC, and I just didn't care as much about football anymore. I stopped caring because they started to suck. And I was like, ugh. I just didn't.
I watched
even they're great when they were 13-3 a couple years ago. I was like, all right, that's great. I didn't care that much.
I watched the last quarter of the Eagles game yesterday.
Yeah, I just didn't.
Yeah,
the Vikings didn't. The Vikings score. It was 7-0.
Yeah, they went right down the field and scored.
Awful. I mean, you score 7-0. You have no idea it's the last point you're going to score for the season.
That's it.
They must feel like such dicks.
You're Dunsky. How did Anthony do on his bets?
He's giving me a thumbs up because it's the radio.
Oh, cool. Visual. He did well then. Is that what he's?
I guess.
You could just
I'm just glad I didn't have. I'm just glad I didn't have to blow that guy, or even have to back out of it.
I mean, that's.
Are you
going to
make that bet again next year?
No, I'm staying away from it.
See, I've actually had to do it for those bets I've made, but you know, I took the Astros in the Super Bowl, so I think I asked for it.
How'd you do on your gambling?
On football, I did great. Football, I was fantastic. UFC, on the other hand, no.
What did you take in? You bet on UFC? That's such a fucking hard one, dude.
Every pay-per-view fight that was on, I bet and lost.
I always have a hard
All of
time.
them?
They're hard fights to pick.
There were five that were on there. Lost everyone.
How regularly do you watch UFC?
Whenever there's a pay-per-view.
Do you watch every pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I kind of
Do you
think
only watch the pay-per-views
Yes.
because you're?
Yes.
I don't.
So you're spending.
He's
you're
only
spending
watching the
$80 to win how much?
Well, I bet a couple favorites that lost, so I would bet like 75 to win 25, and they were just getting knocked out. There was one favorite that just got destroyed. I forget who it was, but then I bet against Frank. What was his name?
Okay, this
the
is
Italian.
all right. This is what I'm saying. Mr. Watch every pay-per-view, but I don't know anybody's name.
Well, I don't know any of their names. I just go off of odds.
He's sitting. Yeah, he has no idea what he's watching.
Who did
and
you
he's
take?
still gambling on it.
Did you take Ngannou or Miocic?
in Ghana.
Oh yeah. See, I love him, but I knew Steve.
I thought-
suspected.
What
Steve
a
would
fight.
win that fight.
It was a great fight.
It was a little slow sometimes, but just to watch a guy hold down a guy 20 pounds heavier than him was
I
kind
also
of interesting.
couldn't believe that the guy Ngannou was exhausted by the second round.
I've never
and
seen a more
somehow
tired
survived.
fighter. I've
I
never
can't believe
seen a
he
more
survived
tired
all
fighter.
5 rounds.
Yeah, I've never seen a more tired fighter in my life.
bet against Cormier. That was a good
Cormier
move.
fight was amazing.
Yeah, that
was
kind
an
of-
amazing
But I
fight.
kind of saw that coming too.
Did you?
Cormier's he's the hardest head in MMA.
I guess he's just because the other guy was 10 years younger than him. His reach was better. Everything was.
Cormier went down, but it was a John Jones kick to the head. And I asked Cormier about that, and he goes, "Yeah, but then I spun across the thing, and then John tripped him down." He is the fucking hardest head in MMA. It was
The Cormier fight was amazing. That was the fight of the night for sure.
Yeah. So you lost a lot of money on that.
But then I came back and won in all football games.
Okay.
What did you bet?
I bet the Jags first half 4.5, which was
Nice.
by the skin of my balls. I won. Then I took the over in the Minnesota Vikings game, which was a win because it was only 42, and the Eagles almost covered it by themselves.
So you don't think it's a problem to bet on a sport that you don't even like?
Yeah.
Oh, for UFC,
Know
Nah,
anything
that was a
about?
problem. That was a bad move.
Do you
But
bet on most of the UFC pay-per-views?
yeah, because I'm going to watch them, so I might as well bet them.
But
Am I wrong?
Yeah, of course you are. You don't even know who's
Yeah,
fighting.
But you only want to watch them to bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you know.
don't you lose interest in if the guy you're betting on is losing? Isn't it kind of hard to enjoy the fight?
Because you could always catch them. That's what I feel. I feel like somebody could always land like an elbow.
You took Uzdemir over Cormier?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a bad bet, Jim?
Yeah,
it's
I
an
thought it was
awful bet.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
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 And then one of the second
course.
fight on the pay-per-view, it was this Nassar was his name. He was like a heavy underdog.
He doesn't know anybody.
And he was like doing this dance beforehand, and the one guy he had 3 names. He was a big black dude. Just knocked him the fuck out, and it was horrible to watch because I was like, all right, this is going to be an underdog. I think he's going to win because they said it was a controversy from the first fight. So I said, all right, he could probably win. So I put $50 on him to win $120.
betting on total strangers.
just
on-
got-
It's crazy.
He has no knowledge
it's
whatsoever.
so hard to bet fights. It's so there's so many ways to lose. It's so
Even if you
difficult.
know the fights.
It's so
He doesn't even
difficult.
know who these people are.
It's rough.
Yeah, there was a guy on the Eagles, Jay Ajayi, used to be on the Dolphins, and I took him. I bet he needed to gain 55 yards yesterday, and I took the over on that, and I won that because I know him. I watched him on the Dolphins,
that's
and
what
he
I
got
mean.
traded to Eagles. I go, he's not the first string guy, but they're going to bring him in, and at the end of the game, they're going to rush him constantly, and I won that one because I knew the background on him. He is just going in blindly.
He's like, who's that guy the one in the shorts who...
Look and name is what I go off of, which is not good. Like, how he looks and what his name is.
What a degenerate.
You-
What do you look?
literally
You
like
look
the
at his
guy-
package. You go,
You like the guy in What's Happening? You bet the helmets. You guys remember that episode when fucking Dwayne just kept betting and he finally whichever helmets he liked he would pick and they were winning?
I mean, it'd be like if I was betting on any sports. Like, it'd be the same thing because I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah, this was not. But luckily I evened out.
That's
Only
when it's
lost
a problem.
$25.
When you like, and that's what Travis was getting at. When you like gambling more than you like the sport that you're gambling on, like Florentine, like if you didn't bet on it, you would still watch these games. 'Cause
Yeah.
you like football, right? And you just gamble because it's like, oh, that'll make it even funner. But when you could care less about the thing and you're just because it's something to gamble on, that's a problem.
I was at my friend's house. He ordered it, and
What does your friend do?
He does the book for me.
He was at his bookie.
So,
You're at your
uh,
bookie's house.
You watched it at your bookie's house?
Yeah.
His bookie saw him come. He was like, you know what? I'll order the pay-per-view for you because I know who's paying for it.
Did you have to pay right
Hey, I got
there?
a free pay-per-view.
I didn't have to pay. No. I pay Thursday. Always. But I didn't have to pay for the pay-per-view at all.
But you didn't have to give
So
him the
it's a
money
good
right
deal.
there that
No.
you lost
No.
on the fight.
I pay Thursday always.
Always.
Meaning not one week
Not one
goes
week do
by
I
that he's
collect.
not paying.
It's just crazy.
I'd
I don't-
gladly pay you Thursday
yes.
for a loss today.
Do you bet on pro wrestling?
No, you can't. Predetermined outcome.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't bet on.
Can't. It's not. There's no lines for it.
I mean, there's no lines.
Because what you got to do is to find someone who can talk to the wrestler.
They
somebody-
place bets all the time. Vegas has odds on.
There's
it.
prop bets.
Yeah.
For wrestling.
I didn't know that because every website that I've been on, you can't do it
But
because
you try. You would. if you
tried.
could. Yeah,
I
you'd
would
like
love to bet the Royal
Okay.
Rumble. Of course.
But all you got to do is talk to someone who knows,
Yeah,
and you know who's
like
going to
you.
win.
Like I could just ask you, like what's
Sam,
going on.
what do you think's gonna happen, Sam? Do you got a line on
You gotta
this?
tell me who's going to win the
you
Royal.
gotta-
Yeah. I would love to bet the Royal Rumble this Sunday, but you can't.
Sam, I really need some help.
Yeah, they actually have a problem with that because like the people started figuring out who was going to win because all of a sudden the odds would go
You
way
used
up.
to- you used
on
to be
these-
able to.
on these bets. The odds would go way up for these guys that like. If you watch the show, you'd be like, "Oh, I don't think that's going to happen," and then the odds would go way up for it, and you'd realize that guys who know put a whole bunch of money on it.
We're looking
Yeah.
at Royal Rumble odds right now. It's on 5 dimes.
Who's
Yeah.
your favorite?
I'm not going to tell you.
What's on 5 dimes mean? It's 500?
Five dimes is a website. It's
I
a
didn't know
gambling
either.
website. Yeah, I used to bet.
Do
on
you
it.
gamble? What would you gamble, Travis?
I just like gambling on like prop bets.
He'd be like, "I'll take 500 on my parents staying together." He ate that one, man. Did he
bet he
eat
did.
that one?
And he has to blow a guy in Cleveland. He's like, my mom would never leave me for a fucking guy in a yarmulke.
How does somebody that gambles all the time not know you can gamble on this
Because
stuff?
I was always told that it was a predetermined outcome, so you can't bet it.
No, actually, as it turns out, it's not predetermined.
I guess you can
His
bet it.
bookie probably doesn't take the wrestling bets
I see.
because he works with that guy. So
Right.
that site
It
does
all
take 'em.
depends on who your bookie is. Like,
I bet you he would take him from you.
I bet
he
would.
might. He probably will.
I bet he would.
He probably will.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
But that's all right. So you're up.
Yeah. Down $25 though. That's it.
Okay. That's so you're actually
Seen as the
down.
favorite.
Seen as the favorite? No, that's not gonna happen.
Who would you bet on?
If I had to bet,
No, not if you had to. You would like to.
Yeah.
AJ Styles plus 575.
that's probably who I would go with.
Okay.
It's probably who I
Good
would
odds.
go with. I would actually. I would probably.
Oh, Seth
easily.
Rollins 870.
Nah, I wouldn't go with Seth Rollins.
Go with Seth
Okay.
Rollins. Come on.
No, we
Okay.
can do a little bet maybe. No, not with
Who?
you. Not with you. You probably know what's gonna happen.
No, not with us because we don't have a relationship that we would do that.
That's true. That's true.
But you wouldn't help him?
No. And I certainly wouldn't place like a friendly wager on something with him. That wouldn't happen.
Why not? A gentleman's bet you wouldn't do?
No, the first part I would have a problem with.
The friendly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That'd be an issue for me.
Have you been to Sam's house?
No. Sam's house.
Have you,
Yes.
Troy?
Yes.
Cool.
It's nice.
Thanks.
Do you like when the two mayors of the cities?
No. No, I don't. No, I don't.
You're not looking to a big cheese.
Oh, you know it's going to be a cheesesteak
and
versus
chowder?
Oh,
Yeah.
I fucking
God.
hate when the mayors make a bet. I wish it was a fun bet. Hey, if I lose, if the Patriots win, I get to come in your wife's hair. Wouldn't that be a great one?
yeah, that's a good bet.
That would mean something.
Absolutely.
No, I don't. You got to hang a thing of Mookie Wilson in your office.
Yeah, you got to wear. You got to hang a Patriot banner in your office for a week.
That's really gonna.
It's fucking terrible.
You have to do a press conference wearing the jersey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that's-
I'm such a fan of the other team.
That's
I'm
nuts.
so embarrassed.
Do you think the mayor will send cheesesteaks and the other one will send chowder?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You don't think that's going to be the bet, or you just think they're not going to?
No, I think they're going to say it, and then when it goes down, they're not. Yeah.
Because who cares?
And is the mayor in Boston really going to eat a fucking cheesesteak?
Maybe.
No.
That got delivered by UPS. It's probably not going to be good by the time it got there.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, how do they do it? They have a guy just drive it up?
I don't know.
You could heat it up, put it in a cooler, and then heat it up. That's part of the bet. Oh, not only is it a cheesesteak, it's a day old. Ugh.
Have you seen those
I fucking hate the mayor
those
bets.
Bud Light commercials? The dilly dilly thing. Ooh.
No. Are they funny?
I have.
Oh,
People
No,
love
can I
it.
see one?
You never seen one?
Dilly
No.
dilly is the
Oh,
new.
please.
What's up?
Jim, you don't like how it's a continuing story?
no.
I I didn't know. I
didn't even notice it until people kept emailing me, dude, this deal, and I'm like, I don't even know what's, because I don't listen to commercials. I'll change a channel, I'll go to Red Zone, or whatever, and then I just started seeing them a couple
Super
weeks
Bowl,
ago.
right? I mean, that's the best part.
No commercials. I hit mute when the commercials come on when I have my Super Bowl party.
Why? They're really funny.
No one's allowed to watch. I don't want. Wait, this is a good one.
Oh, I've heard about this one. This is the Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, this is the one with Beyonce dancing around. Yeah, like she drinks Pepsi.
You don't think she does?
Yeah, I don't think she eats Doritos either.
Let me see the pit of misery this season. Is this one you mean Dilly TV?
Chip should definitely get in on
Fuck
Dilly.
yeah.
Dilly Dilly is big right now.
Dilly Dilly.
Greg, you're alive. Where'd you go?
Get beer.
Wait, so you escaped the pit of misery and you came back?
Yeah, with Bud Light.
That is the dumbest thing that I ever...
Shut up, Doug.
Yeah, shut up, Doug. Dilly Dilly.
Dilly Dilly!
So, what'd I miss?
Kevin cried.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Here's to the friends you can always...
Dilly Dilly!
I hate it. I truly hate it.
So now
It's
people
not funny.
When
You don't
people in
think so?
bars, when they cheer, instead of going cheers, they dilly dilly.
They do that.
No, they don't.
What?
My friend was telling me, he goes, yeah, some guy did it the other day. He goes, I won't say it. I go, what'd you say to him? He goes, I didn't say anything. I go, why didn't you yell at him?
Yeah.
He goes, I just didn't, I'm not saying that. I go, next time, fucking give him a beat.
I like the fact that they have all these people hanging upside down in their outfits, like it's a torture chamber.
Dilly Dilly.
Dilly Dilly.
Maybe you just didn't like that one.
Like, why don't they just show someone the way they used to do things, like a guy fucking with metal shoes and having hot lead poured into them? They used to do that. They would pour molten lead into people's shoes to punish them.
I think you're missing the point of Dilly Dilly.
Oh, I was looking for the torture stuff.
Yeah, this is not. So, Florentine, you think that not only should people not be saying Dilly Dilly, but discouraging others? Like, if you're just not saying it, you're not doing your job. You should be letting people know.
Well, if someone's going to do it around you, go, why'd you say that?
People in your social circle, if they're going dilly dilly.
There you go.
What does it
What are you
mean?
doing?
Like, I know that's why they're doing it, but it's so irritating. It makes me hate the product.
It's a made up thing that like
It's
Bud
a made up
Light-
thing.
Can't
Instead
even
of
explain
just
it.
going cheers or salute.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly
Yeah.
Dilly. Oh, it's awful. It's really bad.
Maybe you just don't like to party.
No, I don't. Not with that. When I say Dilly Dilly, a girl knows what I mean, and she comes in with one strapped around her waist.
You're ready for a dilly.
Yeah, Dilly Dilly, and she knows. Fucking face in the pillow and some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got it.
He meets some chick on Tinder. Yeah, you want to meet? She goes, okay. He goes, Jim's like, do you have a dilly dilly between your legs? I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's see another dilly dilly.
So they're doing a big one for the Super Bowl. Is going to be a brand new one.
You think so?
Yeah, there is. They already said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be great. I bet that gets commercial of the night.
I know. Well,
why did you just make that?
because I know they're gonna do it. It's gonna be fucking horrible.
That's not why you made that face.
Oh, let's hear it. It's gonna be awful.
Men, women, dilly dilly. Sure, we may be outnumbered, 20 to 1. They may have more men, more horses, and their horses may be faster and more intelligent than ours. They have arrows with fire, which probably don't hurt more than the regular ones. And unlike them, we have very little training. Look, I'm gonna level with you guys. We're out of Bud Light. And they have some! So dilly dilly!
Dilly dilly! I like it. Oh, to be continued. You know when it's going to be continued, don't you? At the big one. At the big game.
Whoever thought of this probably thinks they have a home run on their hands. It's
They
the
do.
fucking
They do have a home run on their hands.
people like it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
How fucking stupid are people?
very
Yeah.
chippy chippy.
I mean,
yeah.
chippy.
Chippy chippy. Commercial.
I mean, like, look, as much as everybody made fun of why that, it was a hit. That Was Up commercial was a hit. We all knew it was
It was just
awful.
guys, but there was guys on the sofa It didn't seem overdone. It was guys on the sofa
Dilly.
just talking and being dicks. Like, that wasn't as enraging as this because that was so simple and stupid. It's a guy on a phone. This is a production. This is like
the Budweiser Frogs too was the huge hit for like after them too.
Yes.
After the stupid Budweiser Frogs. Always stuck in my head when I was a kid. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? That was interesting. Interesting aside.
It wasn't.
Also, nobody walked around and actually do like this is like catchphrases that people did.
Yeah, you mean the Bud
Wise.
Yeah, I mean that was a huge campaign. It was a fucking huge campaign. That didn't annoy me as much as this.
No, I think the frog thing wasn't bad. The "was up" thing was really
It was
bad.
annoying, but I got why. It was just guys being dopes. It's a guy on a sofa. It doesn't bother because there's no production behind it. It's not some fucking fruity ad guy going, "Oh my god, we'll get hundreds of extras. It'll be a whole thing."
The fruity ad guy was right. He's selling Budweiser because of it.
I'm not saying it was wrong decision-wise. I just think it stinks.
Let's watch the "What's Up" commercial. You like this, right, Florentine?
I didn't mind it.
It holds up.
I wasn't a big fan of the frog one because you know there's going to be at least 3 commercials during a Super Bowl where there's going to be a talking animal.
That is the worst.
And the baby, there's going to be a talking baby, that's going to be a wise ass, and there'll be at least 3 talking animals.
A little wiseacre. You think a squirrel will say something?
Yeah, a squirrel will make it.
E-harmony. Shut up.
Yeah.
I like that little baby. He was like giving stock advice or whatever he was doing in his crib.
No, you didn't.
He's just like his mouth was moving. He's like, hey, I like to use this. He had like a New York accent.
You didn't like that.
No?
No, you were not laughing when that was on.
I was like, look at this little baby
You
talking
weren't
like
sitting
a man.
there with your wife and go, this is fun. Jess,
you
get
see
in,
this?
get in.
Jess, there's a really fun one on. It's fun. That's the word I use.
You didn't.
Fun.
Yeah, this was a classic.
The best part of this defense is their defensive line and their interior
Hello?
linebackers.
Yo, what's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True.
True.
What's up? What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? What's up? Yo, where's Dookie? Yo, Dookie!
I love Duque. Duque!
Yo.
What's up?
What's that? Hold on. Hello?
It's awesome, right, Troy?
Do you know what I like about this commercial?
What?
It's funny.
It's stupid.
Watching the game,
But
having a bud.
what I like about it is the fact that they're just letting 4 black guys hang out and they don't have to throw white people in and fucking 2 different Asian women and a fucking trans because they want to show that everybody loves everybody. Like they're just showing some friends hanging out.
Our beer is for everyone.
Yeah, like they're just showing, hey, these are some dumb friends hanging out, fucking around with each other like people will do.
Exactly.
Especially because drinking our beer has made people be as racist as they possibly can. Like,
right, yeah.
A drunk guy being racist is far more common than a sober guy being racist.
But they're not trying to make a big social statement. And they're just going, these are just some friends hanging out, being fucking, assholes with each other like people. I that doesn't bother me as much as this Dilly.
Yeah, it wasn't two white guys and a light-skinned black guy in khakis watching the game with popcorn in front of them.
Just chilling, being all dilly-dilly.
Yeah, and the wife comes out. You guys need a beer? Okay.
And the wife goes, hey guys, what's up? And they go, oh, our wife is cool.
Did you see the
too.
white bank robbers again in the commercial? There's a new one where the guy's sitting there in the fucking Uber.
Yeah.
And
he gets in the wrong car in the bank robbers, and he's in the bank thing opens up and it explodes in his face.
He likes that one.
That was one.
Yeah.
He goes, did you guys see the commercial? And Anthony's like, yeah.
It was funny. I saw it last night for the first time.
I think Jim was pointing out the fact that when you turn on these commercials, that the thieves and the criminals are generally speaking
always white. And it's not that I think that white people don't steal. It's the fact that the people making the commercials are so scared of being perceived as anti-PC.
Absolutely.
Funny spot, though.
It was a funny spot.
That was awful.
The blue paint goes in his face.
All I could think of was how much I hated it. I was like, oh, of course.
Right. But you're like, I've been in an Uber pool before. You never know.
You get a bit confused.
Right, yeah.
I'm a
that's
simpleton.
Fine. That's
I'm an
fine.
idiot.
No. I'm glad you got the theme of what was annoying about it was the paint. And
yeah.
All right.
Just a fun. We're just bringing up funny stuff.
Yes. Thank you, Anthony, very much.
What about that commercial where the little kid gets sucked in the Pepsi bottle? Remember that one? Love that one.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that's from
I vaguely remember that one.
93 or something. That was a big hit. The little kid's trying to get the last drop of Pepsi, and he sucks himself in the bottle. And the little girl goes, "Mom, he did it again!" And everybody's like, "Oh shit!" He keeps winding up in that Pepsi bottle.
Kid's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Look at this kid. He's on the beach.
Yeah.
This was great. He's drinking his Pepsi. I get that, by the way. I love Pepsi. I love that one.
I know. Why don't you just break the bottle? The kid will fall out.
Because he'd get cut horribly. He'd probably bleed out if he did that.
I like how Jim's offering real-world explanations.
Yeah, but you can't suck yourself into a bottle by drinking it.
I like that, yeah.
The autistic response to it, you can't do that.
If Jim had kids, he'd be like, look, should we ever be in that position? Just break the bottle.
It's true,
Just
yeah.
break
If you ever wind up in a bottle, break it.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
No, I liked it.
Yeah, it's just a kid.
I liked it.
Hey, what was the audio you asked me about, too? Because I did not see it. The Monique audio.
Oh, man.
We got some really good audio yesterday in the audio. We get an audio package. And there was a couple of really good ones.
No, the Monique one was in Travis's.
Oh, right.
Actually, I kind of wanted to wait until Kevin gets here to hear about the Monique thing, too. Just because
he'll have a good take on it.
I'm interested in everybody's take on it.
Okay, yeah.
But I'll tell you.
Kevin Brennan will be here shortly.
Yeah. She's trying to get people to boycott Netflix because they only offered her $500,000 for a special, and they offered Dave Chappelle and Amy Schumer tens of millions.
I heard Amy got 11 million, and I did not hear that from her. Then I heard she got more. But again,
Dave got 20.
Dave is Dave. Dave Chappelle did 10 shows at Radio City that sold out. That's 50,000 people. And look, Monique won an Oscar, but that doesn't translate into sales. Like Chappelle, people are talking about his specials. The idea that he has specials. He's the biggest name in comedy. It's not even questionable.
Especially since she's saying boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias, and she's bringing up Amy Schumer and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, black guy
and Chris Rock.
And Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Chris and Chappelle got 20 million. Amy got either 11 million or 13 million.
Yeah, I heard one.
And they offered her 500,000, and she's mad.
Yeah, like it's not as much as those guys, but look,
she's not a draw like they are.
Yeah, you're not those guys.
Yeah,
I'd love to make more money for my Netflix special, but it is what it is. I'm not the same financial value those guys are. Who am I? Am I stupid? You gotta know.
Not every pay difference is based on gender and ethnicity.
You don't deserve as much as Dave Chappelle.
Because you're not going to bring in as much money.
I don't deserve as much money as Dave Chappelle. If you offer me the same thing as Dave Chappelle, you're a fucking stupid company.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is the guy gets the entire culture talking about what he's doing.
What do people want? Like, Netflix has a comedian salary. So if you want to make, this is the money that any comedian makes. If you're a comedian, you could just come to Netflix, collect this money, and get a special.
I mean, look, Chappelle and Amy don't have Oscars either. So, I mean, if the amount of money Netflix pays you is based, it should be across the board, maybe everyone should get the Oscar. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean,
it's merit-based. Yeah. You win an Oscar, it's a merit-based
Amy
award.
just came off the Trainwreck movie. It was a major hit.
$100 million film.
Over 100, yeah. A smash hit, and then they give her a Netflix special. Of course, they're gonna pay her what she's worth at that time.
And Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock are two of the biggest comics of all time.
Yeah,
Chappelle hadn't done a special in how many years?
Yeah, and Chris Rock hosts the Oscars. I mean, come on, it's insane.
Chris Rock is such a big star. He has Rich Voss writing for him.
That's true.
Okay, that's big.
That is.
Let's break. I want to eat and get Kevin Brennan in here.
Dilly.
Dilly. And when we get back, we got more dilly for you.
I'm with Florentine staying. Jim, what are you going to be?
My book's coming out. My book, February 20th.
Okay, awesome.
Everybody is awful except you. Jim Norton did the forward.
Yeah,
love it.
It's very
Pre-order
funny.
now.
It's very funny.
And then this Saturday, I'm in Milwaukee at the Potawatomi Casino. 2 shows, January 27th. And then, I don't know. Whatever, JimFlorentine.com.
And Raw 25 is tonight on USA at 8 p.m. An hour before that at 7 p.m. I'll be doing the kickoff show on the WWE Network and WWE's YouTube channels. So that'll be on at 7 before Raw 25, which is going to be an amazing show.
And I'm heading to Detroit this weekend. I got Saturday in Warren at the Andiamo Dinner Theater. And then Saturday I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan at Laugh Fest. Those are my gigs. And I have Denver, I think, in 2 weeks.
Dilly.
The Comedy Works Friday and Saturday, February 2nd and 3rd. So we'll be right back with Kevin Brennan.
Stay there. Jim Norton and Sam. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are live every morning from 8 a.m. to 11.
Yeah.
But when they're not on the air, you can still enjoy all the content they've been pumping out with SiriusXM On Demand.
What a time to be alive.
Download.
They're not like some pussy band that says they're against big corporations.
Absolutely, yeah,
and then goes on tour in arenas and uses Ticketmaster again.
I just don't like them.
And sings about Jeremy.
What are you talking about?
Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
What's going on,
On the
Kevin?
air? Are we on the air?
Yeah, we're on.
Sure.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
Holy fuck.
That's why I wear these headphones.
You guys are this casual?
Yeah, man.
Casual
we're very
Monday?
relaxed.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah,
popping mints? We're not. No,
No,
you're
it's
not
a-
making
yeah,
out with anyone.
It's not a mint, you fucking idiot.
What is it?
It's a cough drop. In case I don't be coughing on the mic.
Kevin's the only guy. He carries snacks with him, like he's 5 years old. You got what? Do you got? Fruit snacks?
I do
What
have fruit snacks.
You do. I'm telling you.
You know what?
Like
That's a great
peanut butter
point.
crackers. He's got
I got
crackers.
Doritos.
Anytime I did like when we did Red Eye, anytime I did Fox with him, he would walk in with like a shitty pretzel.
I do. I have raisin bread in my bag.
Yeah.
People go, why do you have raisin? And whenever I bring, they go, you're not going to toast it? I go, how? I'm going to fucking lug a toaster to where I'm at and toast it? I go, it's better not toasted anyway.
I love that. Like
It's got raisins in it, it's cinnamon. It's
Raisin bread
delicious.
rules.
You're
I mean,
walking
it's
ar-
fucking delicious.
You're walking around with raisin bread in your bag, and the other guy's the idiot. Like, no, you fucking moron.
No,
I'm
I
not
know.
gonna
People think
toast
I'm
it.
like, my kids call me homeless because I always have like a bag with me or whatever. Fuck
Why do you
them.
always carry? Is that from growing up in a huge family? Like you're always hungry, so you make sure you have some shit with
Yeah.
you?
Oh, I guess because your siblings are going to eat the snacks, so you got to
Well,
make sure you hold.
Did you guys
the
see the
snacks.
story about the family of 13? I mean, you see what goes down in a big family. We were never chained like that.
Did you have to sleep all day and stay up all night?
Yeah, we were fed once a day.
Shower once a year.
Shower once a year. Yeah.
Twice a year for the girls. No,
father's like
it's
a
not.
little-
It's not in any way natural to have a big family.
No.
So it's just
What do you
people are
carry it in? Is it a baggie? Like a plastic baggie?
I'll show you.
He brought it in the studio with him.
Wait, Kev, do
He
you
leave
actually
in the
buy it or
office.
do you bring it from the house?
Buy what?
Like, will you buy this food or will you bring it from your house?
No, I buy it and then I have it and then I whatever.
Okay, so he's got a shopping
Raisin
bag.
bread.
Look,
Oh my God, it's a fucking thing of raisin
Look at
bread.
this.
So he's got a shopping bag in his knapsack, and he's got a half loaf of raisin bread.
Dude, I
a
thought it was
bag- it's almost like a child that's going to run away. And he's got.
yeah.
I'm going to pack enough food.
But it's all snacks. It's not even real food.
no,
It's
I know, yeah. See, he's got fruit snacks. I
He's got
told you.
a thing
Fruit
of fruit
snacks suck.
I know.
He's got
Welch's
bagel
fruit
chips.
snacks are horrible.
He's got
No, they're
Doritos.
delicious.
They're fucking terrible.
You get
dude.
into the waitresses at the Comedy Cellar, they'll practically suck your dick. They love fruit snacks. They love a fucking snack.
Troy, would you take a photo of Kevin's snacks for our Twitter account?
No, I'm not even kidding. It's they fucking love us. They love a snack.
But you don't have anything to like that's all just snack food.
No, this is good. Raisin bread's good.
Dude, I
'cause
didn't
it's-
realize you had a loaf. I thought it was like a piece you got from a
loaf.
I
It
thought you went
sounds
to
so
a,
gay, doesn't it? A loaf.
I thought you went maybe to a fucking baker and bought like a hunk of bread. I didn't know it was
No, I don't have time to wait in line. I just went to fucking Dunkin' Donuts to get a tea, and they gave me a fucking Harmony tea. Do I sound like I need a Harmony tea?
It's a Pepperidge Farm half loaf of raisin
and
bread.
you're a grown man. You shouldn't have like a little bag of Doritos.
I know. I just buy. No, I buy these at the airport, then I never eat them.
Your son is going to miss these at lunch today. He's like, Dad, no kid should go, Dad took my Doritos.
I kind of no. I have these, and then if they said, Dad, you have a snack, I bribe them with these fucking.
Why do you
snacks.
always carry snacks? That's especially in New York where you can just go to a store.
No, I don't know. It's just easier to have it. What if I'm on a plane? What if I'm on a train and I get hungry? Then
Do you
I-
do that on a car trip too?
Airports and train
Yeah.
stations really tough to find snacks.
No, the embarrassing thing is like if I'm at a show like everyone's trying to be like cool corporate like Red Eye or whatever, and then you bring out a bag of fucking raisin bread. Lou Dobbs is
I
like,
mean,
what the fuck are you doing?
It always
I'm
looks
like, don't
fucking
worry about it,
weird.
Lou Dobbs.
It always was weird.
You'll bring out a loaf of raisin bread in the green
Yeah,
room.
and then people are like, and then everybody says the same thing. You don't toast it. I'm like, how am I gonna fucking toast
That's a
it?
ridiculous premise.
No, why would I? Gavin McGinnis is like, you don't toast. I'm like, don't you have enough problems, Gavin McGinnis, with your fucking all right politics? You worry about me toasting my fucking raisin bread?
Do you get butter or some type of jam to put on it?
I get a little jam.
He's got a- he's got a
it's
sugar
delicious
packet.
plain. That's why you. It's great traveling food because it's got raisins. It's got like different food groups.
Raisin bread will, yeah.
How often do you eat fruit snacks?
I usually just get them to bribe the fucking managers at the Comedy Cellar for real. And I learned that from me and Attell used to go to flash dancers over here, and we'd always bring like a bag of Skittles for the whores, and they like that more than dollars because they get dollars all day, so they want candy. They're all crackheads, you know.
Right. Right, they're
So
on
I
that
just
Richard
learned
Ramirez diet.
you just bring a fucking thing of fruit snacks.
Welch's
It's an
fruit
ultra
snacks?
big bag.
That is-
Yeah, but they have like 30% fruit, real fruit.
Oh, they're fucking terrible.
It's really upsetting that Welch's makes an adult-sized bag of fruit snacks.
No, this is a big bag. This is like actually heavy.
Really strange.
It's the Kevin Brennan bag.
This is actually heavy
Can I
to
look
have
at
it
it?
in your hand. Yeah.
Watch out, Jim. He threw it at Jim.
Well, what are you eating now? Nothing?
No, I'm still, oh, these are soft. Ugh.
Of course they're soft.
I know.
They're fruit snacks.
Why is that? How is that bad that
You
they're
want a
soft?
soft
No.
fruit
I was
snack,
thinking
No,
right?
you don't want a hard thing because then you can't digest it.
Right.
Jolly Ranchers I was thinking. I didn't realize these were like
Oh no,
soft.
these are gummies. These are fruit gummies.
Yeah, fruit gummies are okay.
They're like they're like gummy bears, except they're shaped like fruits, so you can trick
No,
your
what's it
kids.
say? I can't read. Can you read it? How much fruit does it have in it? It says that.
It's whatever it is, it's a lie.
Yeah, let me see.
It's a lie.
Because I guess it's fat free.
Fruit is our first
all
ingredient.
sugar.
Okay, so they put fruit first. Big deal. And
Exactly.
Then they put
How
sugar,
much?
sugar after that.
You know it's good for you. It's the special version that's berries and cherries, which means only the sweetest stuff.
It's good though. It hits the spot. My kids even get sick of them. I give them to them and then they get
Do you
sick
eat them?
of them. I usually don't. I usually have them as a bribe thing.
So you carry a fucking loaf of bread and bribe treats?
Well,
Yeah.
Which one's
No,
for
people
you?
don't like me, so I have to bring snacks.
It's gonna take a lot more than some fucking fruit gummy snacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
You
you
probably just change your personality instead of
No,
carrying a
it's-
bag of food
Yes,
with you.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's easier to just buy fruit snacks.
If you
Change my
gave me a
person-
piece of raisin bread right now, I'm not going to like you anymore.
Raisin bread's good though.
But the raisin bread's for you.
Yeah.
The fruit snacks are for bribing. So who gets the Doritos and who gets the bagel chips?
That's like if I get a sandwich and then I'm like, holy shit, this sandwich sucks. You know when you get a shitty sandwich and you need like French fries or
yeah, but every place that sells sandwiches sells chips.
Yeah, but then maybe I don't buy them. Maybe I forget to have them. And I'm
Oh, you get
like,
it for
shit,
later.
I have these snacks.
I
I
see.
a lot of times I'll check. I'm like, do I have snacks?
Right,
Like-
because you might buy a sandwich and then just put it in your food sack for later.
Yeah.
How often do you actually stop and snack?
I don't even. No, it's sometimes like on Monday, like if I'm late, I'll just I know I have a fucking. I don't have to worry. Like if I leave the house today, I left the house and in a hurry, and then I'm like, I know I have
Some
raisin
snacks.
bread, so I don't have to panic and be like, am I hungry? I know you guys won't fucking feed me, so if I'm at a break, I'll just put some raisin bread in my mouth.
Oh, good. I got ready. So you
Plus
almost
it digests well too.
You almost go into a panic. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
very
you go,
anxious. I get very anxious about my fucking. I think that's from being from a big family.
Yeah.
I'm very anxious about like, do I have food? Especially on a plane. If you're in row fucking 32A, you're probably in business, Jim. But
Always.
if I'm in 32A, like they don't have any fucking selections left.
That's
By the
true.
time they get back there with the fucking cart, those old ladies, they call them flight attendants.
You could time it out and eat before you get on the flight.
Yeah, that's
Who,
true.
you my mom?
No, I'm just saying, no. You know what I mean?
No, I can't
Like, you're on
time
a flight
anything
6
out on a-
hours. Like, can I hold it for 6 hours to go to LA
Yeah, but
and
it's
not
like
eat?
timing a shit. You know what I mean? It's hard to time shit on a plane. 'Cause
Absolutely.
You
As
don't
soon as
know.
you close your mouth, she drops it.
No, you don't know. You don't know what their fucking schedule is on a plane. What kind of food? A lot of times you don't even know if you're going to get a food. If you're going to get a food option.
How hungry are you always? You're not.
I like to fucking eat. I'm like diabetic, but not. Like I
You
like to
graze.
fucking. Yeah, I like to graze.
Yeah,
Can't you
just
just bring,
all day, just like eating a little bit.
Are you recording yourself on this show?
Yeah.
Why? We have.
Because I don't have serious. I don't want to fucking. What if I say something and then people go like if I
we
say
can
something.
give you a tape.
We upload
No,
the
I don't
audio.
want a fucking tape. I want to listen right after the show. If I say something inappropriate, like I'll probably listen to this whole raisin bread hunk.
Why?
So
See how it played? I don't have to fucking go home and ask for my wife for the fucking password.
if you're this obsessed with snacks and you're in a profession where you have to fly, why wouldn't you specifically only fly JetBlue? Because JetBlue always has snacks that you can just walk up and
That's
get.
right.
First of all, I fly out of Newark, so that's United Territory. So I don't even know about
They don't have JetBlue
JetBlue.
in
What is
Newark?
JetBlue?
They do, but it's not as
Yeah,
much.
it's like
couple
one
flights.
It's not one gate.
So you wouldn't drive to a different airport? So you can
No, what are you, a fucking idiot? Drive to That's like a fucking. That's like takes longer than. I
packing up snacks?
I got stuck here 2 weeks ago, and they go, "Would you like?" There's a flight LaGuardia tomorrow. I go, "No, I'll just cancel the gig. I'm not going to fucking LaGuardia from Jersey. That's like 5 hours."
I don't know if it's
with all
quite
these
that
fucking
long.
immigrants in
Well, you got
Queens.
plenty of snacks to hold you over on
Yeah, I
that
got
5 hour
snacks.
trip.
I'll take the M60.
You're doing radio today. You're not going hiking. You bought all this fucking shit.
I like how Florentine pretends that we're friends and then he fucking trashes me as soon as you guys pile on.
Well, he is right, though.
Am I really trashing you over raisin bread?
Yeah.
Of course we're friends.
Yeah.
No,
Is he supposed to be nice to you about your raisin? Hey, guys.
Be supportive.
I'm just kidding. But no, but it's just you don't know when you're traveling. You don't know what the fuck. And also, my kids are fucking assholes, and they're like, "Dad, I'm hungry." So I go, and
It's the big family
and
thing.
I give them I throw them some raisin bread. I go, "You want a raisin bread?" They go, "No."
What are they, ducks?
So it's just so they can't. So if we're on the train or whatever, they get their car sick. I look at my bag. I'm like fucking Santa. I look at my bag. I see what I have.
This is the worst Santa
It really is.
I've ever seen.
It's a terrible array of snacks.
Can you imagine waking up Christmas morning and finding bagel chips and raisin bread under the tree?
No, but that family. I mean, they thought that girl was like 20. They thought she was like 12. She was 29.
Right.
So you don't get. I didn't get fed enough when I was a kid. You had to fucking worry. As soon as I had my own money, I just bought my own food because my parents would like parse out grapes, like
Right.
6 grapes or whatever. You didn't get a fucking chunk.
So this is completely just how you.
Yeah, this is payback to my family.
You like to have food whenever you want it.
No, I don't want to fucking be waiting in line at the fucking bodega on 6th Avenue and have people farting in my face. The line's fucking ridiculous. The line, I mean, I don't know how people that do this fucking 9 to 5 shit. It's a nightmare. I think the guy's bag was like, I mean, that's how you not sexually assault people on the morning rush hour trains.
You mean I'm like?
No, like did you just right
Too
up against it?
tempting?
I almost punched the guy because his fucking bag is shoving right in my back.
Oh.
So I don't have to wait in another line to get my fucking raisin. Do you want it toasted? And then they'll fuck up the order. I'll
Right.
get some salmon on it.
Right. Salmon on raisin bread is
No,
a
I
common-
don't. I just got it. I got it. Was I on time? So go fuck yourselves,
You were.
everybody.
You were on
No, I
time.
don't have to wait. I don't have to wait.
You are
Right.
punctual.
How hungry are you?
I'm hungry right now. You guys are fucking getting me agitated.
Have a piece of raisin bread. You got your blood sugar levels.
I'm gonna do it at the break.
The guy's taking a train from Jersey City to New York City.
Open your fruit snacks.
And it was delayed.
Okay, but maybe you can get from your door to here in 45 minutes.
Okay, listen.
What is going to happen in that 45 minutes that you're not fucking hungry?
Here's the point. The train was delayed because of signal problems, and then so if I don't have food, I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to be hungry by 11 o'clock by the time the show's over. If I'm lucky enough to be held for the 10 o'clock hour,
We'll see how this hour goes.
Yeah.
So then I don't have to worry about bread. I know you. I don't have to. The last time I ordered something from you guys, you fucked up the order, and it got here.
Up the order.
Or one of your interns, and then I got to fucking wait. And then it's late, and then I got to eat while I'm on the air. This doesn't make any noise. It's
quiet.
noiseless.
It's quiet snack.
Quiet raisin bread.
It's a silent
No,
snack.
Doritos are really quiet when you eat
Bagel chips.
bagel chips. They're super
Yeah,
quiet.
That's for you. You want them?
You have the 2 loudest and the 2 quietest snacks.
Bagel chips. I don't even know why I have these. They must have been on some fucking thing. Somebody stuck them in my bag.
chips. Oh, good. Chicago-style bagel chips.
They are
Is that
good,
what it
though.
I was
says?
hoping they'd be in the bag.
Honestly, they're tasty.
You can have those.
I won't eat them, but they are good.
You're not going to crack open those fruit snacks?
No, I'll
Let's
open
crack them open. Let's all share some
Yeah.
some
You
Kevin
never
Brennan
had
fruit
'em?
snacks.
No, I've had them. I just didn't. I never like. I don't
They are
like cherry
great.
cough drops.
They are great.
No, they're delicious.
They are wonderful.
Hey, Kevin, what is the difference, by the way, between
I'm gonna have some.
Misery Loves Company and Burning Bridges with Kevin Brennan, which is on Compound Media? Is one a podcast that's not on Compound Media?
Yeah, one's just on iTunes. Misery Loves Company's on iTunes.
You still do that, but you don't do it on Riotcast?
No, I don't do it on Riotcast. Are you
Right.
are you trolling me right now?
No, that's it.
No, because when I left Riotcast, people are like, "Is it still on Riotcast?" I go, "No, motherfuckers.
Did it end?
Don't make me use the N word."
And of course, I would always retweet it. I'm like, I love listening to Kevin Brennan on Riotcast constantly.
No, it really fucked up. It totally fucked up my numbers too.
Why don't you just do Riotcast?
Huh?
Why don't you just do it on
Because I
Riotcast?
got a fucking family. You fucking asshole. Bobby Kelly pays me in food that he doesn't want. No, I got a fucking family. How is that difficult to comprehend? It's fucking
So,
New York City.
Who does your ads now for Misery Loves Company? Who does your...
What do you
how
mean, who does my ads? I didn't have any ads. They don't have any ads at Riotcast. Maybe that fucking retard Chip Chipperson has ads.
You don't want to go to battle with Chip.
So,
He's ruthless.
So how do you get ads now for your podcast that's not on Riotcast?
I don't get them, but I get donations, and I get and Kumia, they pay me because they're capitalists.
So you
know?
left Riotcast so you could ask people to donate to your podcast?
Yeah, because that's how I was making money anyway.
Oh,
They don't
okay,
get any
All right.
ads. They
All
don't
right.
get any
Well,
ads
couldn't
at
you just-
Riotcast.
couldn't you just ask
How many ads? When's the last time you read a fucking ad on your fucking show?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
But before
Blue
that,
Apron.
before that.
The week before.
Chip
Blue
reads them
Apron?
every.
No,
Chip
I
reads
get them. Yeah, I get them like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks. Does that pay the bills? No.
Chip has them
So
every
you
week.
can't-
Well,
if
I'm
you're-
not buying.
Yeah, well, Chip's doing numbers, so maybe since Chip got over there, he's helping out everybody else a little
So
bit.
if you're not on Riotcast, if you're on Riotcast, you can't ask people for donations.
no,
She
I
can.
did. That's
She
how I
can.
made money. Donations,
And then they
so
told you to stop it.
No.
no,
So
no,
why'd you leave Riotcast?
because they wouldn't let me do the fucking show at Burning Brit at
Oh, at
Columbia.
Columbia, okay.
Yeah, and how many shows does Chip Chipperson have? Everybody
One.
has like 4 shows. How many shows do you have, Sam?
I have many shows.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to do one show,
Right, you
at
can't.
Riotcast, and then they want, and I
And you don't
was-
even get paid off Riotcast, right?
Thank you.
Right.
And also, I was allowed to do a show.
Right.
And my lawyer said I'm allowed to do another show. I just can't call it Misery Loves Company. So, but what all I have to
Why
do
did,
is,
did Bob not want you to do the shows?
yeah, they don't want me to do another show because then I guess it was hurt my numbers or whatever. It would water down the product anyway. But
So you left Riotcast and it hurt your numbers.
yeah, but I'm getting paid. I'm making more money now because
you
I'm
did the Cumia thing.
I'm getting paid at Cumia, and I'm still my donations are up because I bitch about how I'm getting fucked all the time.
And people like that. I like
They
it.
believe it.
Yeah.
No, I am getting fucked all the time.
Do you
all
get
the time.
guests on your show, Burning Bridges?
Yeah, no, I have like a new sidekick, and he's good.
Who's your
long-
sidekick?
How long's he gonna last?
No, he's got nowhere to go because he's going blind. He's literally
Oh,
going
perfect.
blind.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, yeah.
The guy's going blind, Brian McCarthy.
Brian McCarthy.
Yeah, I think I know him.
And since he's going blind, he's like he drinks a lot, like he's a complete fucking alcoholic.
So
But-
the one guy that you almost got into a fist fight with, you don't do shows with him at all
Not
anymore?
no more because I just thought it was a bad idea.
Who, Jimmy?
Yeah, everybody.
Jimmy,
that
what's his last name?
Jimmy Martinez.
Martinez,
Everybody
yeah.
that cared for me said he's probably not a good thing for you.
You guys might not be a good
You
mix.
almost got into a fist
No, we were a
fight.
good mix, but he was a 6'5", black dude, or at least
They
half
wanted
black.
to fight you.
No, they wanted
Yeah.
to beat me up because
Yeah.
he thought he would. I would say racist things, not racist things, just comically inappropriate
Sure.
things.
Yeah, if you're
And then
going
he
to
would
say
get
things,
defensive.
fire at the half blind guy, not Jimmy Martinez.
Right.
If you're going to have conflict with somebody, don't have it with
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Right.
Have it with the half blind
That's
guy.
how I look at it. What can he do to me, the blind guy?
Right, that's smart.
And plus, he says he has his own money, so I don't have to really tip him out. And I mean,
So
he's
you don't really pay him?
No, he wants money now. I
He
think
pays him in raisin bread. No, he's great. McCarthy's a great
I just love
sidekick
that-
for him.
Okay, like you're looking for a sidekick that has his own money, so you don't have to pay him.
A rich sidekick.
I'm
like
looking for
a Thurston Howell.
Yeah, I want a sidekick that wants to get on the air, but he's got his own cash.
He's got his own money. Plus, he's got a lot of free time because no one will hire him because he's blind. You
What
know
type
what I
of
mean?
temperament does he have? Is he an even-tempered guy?
No, he's a good drunk. He gets drunk. Like last show he did, I asked him after the show, I go, you were like real drunk. You're real drunk today. He goes, he probably had 12 glasses of wine. But he's not violent. He's
Where'd he get all
he's
his money
good-natured. He made money in like softcore porn, like women on women porn and stuff. He was always in like kind of the sex business, like
great.
strip clubs and stuff. Jim met him. He's a good guy.
I hear you've got quite a cock on you. So you got the colonel basically as your fucking sidekick.
Yeah, he loves you guys. He wanted to come in, but I said he's a little weird to come in because you got.
He's right now at the Fox building. I worked the show.
The best time I ever had, he went in one of these buildings with what do you call them, the revolving doors.
Sure.
And just watching them try to get out of a building with a revolving door was fucking hilarious. And I didn't help him because it was too funny to watch,
Because they'll just feel the air, but sometimes you feel the air like too early or too late.
You gotta. Somebody has to help him in, and then he's gotta. And then does he go too far? What is he? It was the summer, so maybe he didn't feel the warmth. So he went
That's
around
great.
once, but it was fucking hilarious to me. Is that wrong?
No, I like it.
No.
Now he's your free co-host.
Yeah, now, the last time I talked to him, he's like, I think I said on the air, Brian's great because he, has his own money. He goes, we're gonna have to talk about that in March. So
March.
I have another month to make some money.
Or fire
whatever.
him.
No,
Find
but I
somebody
mean,
else
with
money.
Riotcast, I had I had to pay Riotcast, and I had another partner.
What do you
you
mean
guys
to pay Riotcast?
No, I mean they get a cut. It's
Sure.
it was a bad
percentage.
situation. They got to cut off the top.
But if you're not making money, they're not making money. You're not paying them.
No.
No, but the thing was, was
Percentage.
I didn't do anything wrong. They could literally just not let me in the studio, which they did one time.
What's
they
their
just
studio?
at above the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
Right.
Where-
Big
where-
R on the table.
Huh?
No, it's Noam Studio. Noam owns it, actually. They
Yeah,
own
but
it.
I didn't go to Noam, but they kept threatening me. They go, we just lock you out. And then one Monday they just
Why'd they lock you out for what?
No, Bobby did a show one time, and then he forgot I was doing my show and whatever. But I'm thinking it just kind of tipped me off.
They didn't lock
that, like,
you out on purpose.
No, but it tipped me off that like they could just not let me do the show.
Of course, that'd be like Sirius being like, we can just not let you do
Here,
it.
yeah, you can always compare it to Sirius, except Sirius pays you a fucking check and you get health insurance. So suck my dick, Sam. No offense.
No,
they do give you a salary.
You do.
So if I was getting a salary,
and health insurance.
Yeah, if I was getting a salary, I would be like, thank you, Riot Cast.
Sure.
But if I'm a fucking 50-year-old man, white man who's got an uphill battle now as it is with Me Too and Time's Up.
You think
did I get these right?
Yes, you did. The plight of the white man is tough right now.
It's a nightmare.
I see.
I'm not buying it.
What?
William H. Macy said it's not easy to be a white man. And
no,
it's
he just
easy
said
for
a guy.
him.
He said a guy.
Okay, well, I'm saying white. Black guys haven't fucking me because they're getting shot by the cops all the time, so people are sympathetic to them.
So you wish
you got to be a victim. You got to be shot by the popo, or you got to be raped every day. I just saw a woman. I was waiting for the fucking for you guys to let me in. I saw Florentine was already here, so I guess I fucked up already.
Us, yeah.
So a woman goes up to another woman at the front desk. She goes, "Hey, beautiful." You can't even say that as a man to a woman at work now.
Well, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You got that vibe.
I do have that vibe.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hey, beautiful. No, but you can't say
bread at them.
You can't say a woman looks nice. You can't say a woman looks nice.
You can say a woman.
Sure
you
you
can say,
can.
"Oh, you look nice today."
Yeah, you look
How
lovely.
would you say it? How would you say it?
Oh, you look lovely.
Or nice tits.
Nice titties.
That's a little rough. Hey,
No,
you
you
look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to look at her face too.
Yeah.
You can't look at her body.
Yeah.
Hey, you look great. Staring at her tits. Like, yeah,
It's just awkward. You can't win now. As a white guy, I
that's
can't
always
win.
been the case, though. Like they of course, a person. if you
No,
stare
Me
at their
Too times
tits,
up.
Yeah.
Me Too times up.
So obviously are you on Monique's side? We were waiting to talk about the. There's audio which we have.
Yeah, she's a crackhead. They're all crackheads.
Who's they?
And then Wanda Sykes was saying she got offered less than Monique. I'm like, I didn't get offered nothing, you bitch whore cunts.
Who's they? When you say
I can't even get a fucking my Hulu account got canceled. I guess my wife didn't make the payment.
Did they really offer Wanda less than Monique?
That's what she said, but they're all saying anything. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, oh what a crime!" It's not fucking socialism, show business. I wish it was, Jim. I wish we were pooling our money.
I don't.
When you said they're all crackheads,
it's the worst kind of all them.
Who's them?
Monique, Wanda, whoever else is in the conversation. Black, if they're black and they're women, they're crackheads.
Okay, that's
well, she doesn't understand why Amy got 13 million and Chappelle and Chris Rock got 20.
Right.
Yeah,
and she's only
because
getting
that's what their
500,000.
agent got them. That's what their Asian. I said not
Asian.
I didn't say Asian.
It sounded like you said they have an Asian.
But that would be ideal.
Show business is not socialism. That's true. I mean, show business is not based on.
It's the worst kind of capitalism. There's no retirement. There's right. You got a retirement plan, Jim?
Yes,
you can make
from Riotcast.
There's no retirement plan.
How is it the worst kind of capitalism? Dave Chappelle just made $20 million for talking.
I'm saying, and the opener, you know, what's his name? Ted Alexander was always bitching about like, you know, we're not, and I love Ted, but he's always saying, you know, blah blah blah. You know, it's I forget what the cause was at the time, but he's bitching about, you know, comics aren't getting paid enough, and then the opening acts and all that shit. I'm like, you're open for Jim Gaffigan. What's the discrepancy in money? It's gigantic. If you open for a guy versus selling out the arena,
even if you're not making a ton of dough, you found a way to talk for a living. Like your job is just to bitch about stuff.
Yep.
So how could that be the worst form of capitalism?
I need more money.
No,
I got to pay my fucking rent.
You're bitching about stuff.
I know, I got to pay my rent.
Worst form of capitalism. I don't think you mean bad. I mean like the most extreme form of capitalism.
Extreme. It's
Okay.
the most
All right.
extreme
Well,
form of
okay.
capitalism.
That I can
where
buy.
where if you're the headline, if you're the arena guy. You know, I opened for Louis in front of 12,000 people, and I got 1,500. What did he get?
Who are they buying the tickets for?
I know, but I'm saying, so it's not equal. It's not like if you're a lawyer in a law firm and you make partner, like you're not making a 10th of what, or 20th or 50th of what the. So it's like your agent's got to fucking figure it out. So you can't be bitching like it's not a fucking Me Too and fucking Michelle Williams bitching about Marky Mark. Marky Mark sells his movies open. Michelle Williams. I mean, what was she in Brokeback fucking Mountain? That was a hit in the West Village. Otherwise, it was not a hit.
That's true. It's the fact that the fact he gave money back was so stupid because she's like literally just
no,
knocked
he
the
has
girl
to
out.
because all these cons. Can I say that on a Monday? No, they're all bitching about. It's like it's not equal. Show business is not equal. I understand they don't want to be raped by fucking by James Franco, but
You're
it's
okay
still
with
not
that,
equal.
right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's watch Monique's video.
I want to see. I have not seen this. We're waiting for you to watch it. I have not seen it.
Yeah, because we wanted Kevin's take.
Did I give it? Not yet.
And boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
That's here's where her logic is flawed. The idea of the resume is will the resume bringing money?
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. Wanting an Oscar is amazing, but that doesn't translate into ticket sales. 2 sold out gardens and $100 million film with your name on it as the star that they think will translate into more money.
It's not a thinking. It's a fact. It's just how it works.
That's what their thing is.
Amy's resume, quote unquote, the Madison Square Garden thing, and the thing just happened.
It just happened.
Precious is not new.
They also see 2 sold out gardens. That's a live performance. They think that's people interested in your stand up.
I like how people are saying she's bitching about 500,000. Like, I'll do it for fucking 5,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Netflix on the phone.
I mean, what would you do it for, Jim?
No, not 5,000, but no.
You'd want more than 5,000.
Amy went on an arena tour for like a year and a half and was selling out arenas.
Yeah, Monique's comedy in Precious was very funny.
It was.
Come on, that was like 8 years ago.
Eat my
right?
box, fatso. Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a great actress, but it doesn't mean that people want to like Wanda. I'm surprised Wanda got less because she's known as a pretty active stand-up.
But
you can just say you could just say you're getting less. I mean, you're gonna bring documentation where your offer is less.
Yeah.
But Netflix just over like the last 2 years started really throwing huge money around. These 20 million deals. Seinfeld got 20 million. I don't know when Wanda's special was up. I think that was like 3 years ago. They weren't throwing this big money around then.
She also has, by the way, Monique also, how many Twitter followers does she have as herself? But is that really her? Yeah, I use her based. She's
that
150.
says Monique Worldwide, though. Is that her company or is that
her? Either way, that's got 150,000 followers.
That's all she has.
That's not
a lot.
Weak.
And that's not Amy's numbers. That's not a lot of other comedians' numbers.
That's like not Sam numbers.
Yeah. I mean, Chappelle's not really on Twitter, but still, he's Chappelle.
Right. Chappelle would do well on Twitter.
Yeah.
So you would do it for $5,000?
No, I'm just saying. But, people are bitching. 500,000. That's a lot of money to do a fucking special. So, I mean, is she going to get sympathy? I mean,
there's backlash.
She would get sympathy if everybody else was white, but to be like it's racial bias. It's not racial bias because 2 black guys are getting the most. So it's it's fucking comical.
She goes, it's racial bias and gender bias, and the only people she brings up are 2 black guys and a woman.
And one woman, not all these other women that are getting. Wendy Liebman's not getting more than she is.
Yeah, but Eliza's probably making decent money. Ali Wong probably made decent money. Maybe
Ali Wong probably got more, but she's hot now. So that's how it works. I don't understand. Like everyone's so pissed about now that's how show business works. That's how it works. That's how it's been working. It's not. It doesn't. It's not fair, but it's just the way it is.
Didn't make $20 million.
No, but she probably made more than that.
More than 500,000.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I think she's done more than one.
More than 5,000.
And she has a show that's on TV now.
But you think she made more than $5,000?
I do.
You might have a good shot in here.
I'm gonna look into this. Yeah. No, it's listen. If you're a black woman, you got it made. What can they do to you? If you're a lesbian and a black woman, you're set for life.
But it doesn't. No,
they
really.
Can't fire you. Every cause, everyone. You get enough people behind you. It's amazing. I wish I mean, I can't even imagine being a black woman. Seriously, they just
You're
you just
upset about-
no. The black women could just walk in the bodega, cut right in front of me. What can I do? You know what I mean?
Well, I wouldn't say
I'll
that
just-
means you run the country just because you can cut in front of Kevin
No,
in
she
a
would
fucking
say
bodega.
she calls me Whitey. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, being a black dude is sweet, but being a black woman has just got to be incredible.
Yeah, they really are. They've been running-
They can't fire you. Because then you bring up racial bias or gender bias. So
Yeah, but
it's
look,
not worth
Monique's,
the
bringing up,
headache.
Monique's saying racial and gender bias, and people are not listening. People are going, no, it's bullshit.
No, she's got a lot of comments. She's got. I mean, she's.
Yeah, but a lot of them are saying.
Yeah,
that
people
that's-
are saying
you're full
no.
of shit.
Is
But
anyone
here's the
really?
thing.
Is anyone really canceling their Netflix?
No
You
one.
know what I mean?
Here's
If
the
they,
thing.
if they got rid of the cable, they go, oh, okay, I'm gonna cancel
bet-
my Netflix. 2 people.
Here's
Black
the thing.
Mirror numbers were as good as ever this weekend.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. She'll go to HBO and she'll get a special just off this her ranting on her fucking. It's all about getting attention. Really, I mean, if you're
She
getting a
doesn't
lot of
look good.
attention,
This isn't good for her.
I think she'll be fine. It's all about attention, getting attention.
Yeah.
Less than half of the 500,000. Oh, Wanda probably got 200,000. They probably offered her, so she went to Epics instead. Yeah, I mean, there's other options.
Who went to Epics?
Wanda. There's other options. I've
There
done
are
stuff with
other
Epics. They're
options,
great.
yeah.
I mean, there's other options. There's HBO. There's Showtime. There's Epics. There's
You can
other
do it
places.
yourself. You can put it out yourself, self-release.
Yeah, you can. You won't make the money back.
You get donations.
There's no way to make money on your comedy special. Exactly. Have Riotcast do it.
Yeah. Have you talked to your brother about the plight of the white man?
No, because he's latched on with black people. So he jumped on the fucking Underground Railroad real early.
I heard his special was very good. I didn't see a special 3 mics. I heard it was great.
How much did he get for that?
Probably more than Dave.
More than 5,000?
He's the brains behind. He's the genius behind it, right? Dave couldn't do nothing without him.
I saw Neil at the. I was out in L.A. last week, and
Did
I saw
you
him at
punch
the
him in the
comedy
face?
store. I just smirk because I'm just thinking, I'm friends with Kevin. Do I even go and say hello to him?
I just thought it,
He was talking to White Guy. He was talking to Chris D'Elia, so he
I'm
wasn't
friends with
hanging
him
out
and Neil, so it's so
Yeah, I
awkward
know.
when I see Neil. I think that Neil kind of blames, Neil was always friendly, but I think he associates me with you saying negative things about him. 'Cause
Who
he'll
is
say,
Who is he talking to?
Chris D'Elia.
Of course, he's always talking to someone who's hot. It's ridiculous.
How? Yeah.
Hot how?
What, you think he's
Hot.
sexy?
He's hot in show business.
Oh, I
Chris
thought you
D'Elia's
meant hot because he's good looking.
No, he's
Yeah.
hot. He's hot
Yeah.
too. But I'm saying Neil is always talking to someone who's hot.
Who you want to fuck, yeah.
Like he'll be talking to Monique in a couple of weeks. So
I just think it is funny though that your brother co-created Chappelle's show, and then you're over here talking about how oh my God, it sucks being a white man so much.
That is true.
I don't know how people go on 2 separate. It's like you guys.
No, he
reached a fork
co-created.
in
He
the road.
co-created the Chappelle show. Meant he took dictation from Dave Chappelle.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's basically what happened. So this whole thing of Neil's Neil was first of all, he was a doorman at the fucking Boston Comedy Club. Him and Chappelle were the same age, and they started hanging around together.
Yeah.
And then one thing led to another. Chappelle needs someone to fucking help him organize himself. You know.
He doesn't do the jokes and stuff for him.
No, he says do that first. He gives him suggestions.
Right. I see.
Neil's the king of suggestions.
Right.
Sometimes that's good though. A guy who suggests things without trying to tell you got to do it. Like you offer a suggestion, you make someone else think it's their idea. So maybe there's a genius in that
But
too.
you're not proud of his success. He's your brother.
No, that's my mom's job.
Oh, I see.
Neil's the youngest. Neil was the first millennial because he's an entitled cunt, and because he's the youngest of 10, and he should be in a fucking Mount Rushmore of millennials. Because I don't know what the age, I don't know where it starts officially, but he was the first. I'm entitled and I'm a winner and I'm great. And Chappelle resented the fact that Neil was taking so much credit for the Chappelle show.
He didn't like it.
No, that's one of the reasons why he quit. He went to Neil's apartment on 58th Street and he was like, "Holy fuck! I'm talking about fucking." N-word this, N-word that, and I'm getting white people rich. I just made that up, but
so wait, why was he mad at Neil?
But you think,
of course,
because he's getting Neil rich, and he
saw Neil's apartment. He's saying I paid for this apartment by me dropping the N-word.
Yeah, no, shitting on black people, making fun of black people, making white people rich.
But here's the idea: couldn't Dave? Because Dave was such the king of Comedy Central at that point. He could have switched the tone of the show, and they would have let him. He could if Dave was like.
That's how much he hated Neil. He went to Africa because he knew his phone wouldn't work there.
But he's he could do anything he wants. He
maybe Neil suggested that he did not do that.
But he could say, "Hey, I don't want to do this bit." And
he could have done everything. He could have done anything he wanted. He knew it. He just didn't want to do it anymore for whatever reason.
He probably didn't like being that famous.
I think it's more that because it's racial. He could have literally switched it and changed the entire tone. And Comedy Central would have said, "Fine."
Yeah, he could have done anything.
Okay with it, though?
Well,
Yeah,
I
they would have been cool with anything.
Just whatever Dave said.
I remember Dave saying somewhere at the time, the first 2 seasons they left him alone. They didn't think it was going to be a hit. They just did whatever they wanted. There was no executives around. And then when the third season came, there was such anticipation for it. All of a sudden, the network execs were hanging around the set and watching, and then commenting, "Go, you better not say that. That's a little risque."
That's not true.
And Chappelle's like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here."
That's not true at all.
That's not
Were
true.
you there?
Yeah, I was actually when they were writing the third season, I was at Neil's apartment because I just broke up with my girlfriend at the time, so I was staying at Neil's place.
Yeah. That must have really helped his creativity.
Yeah, I know. Why'd you break up with her? No raisin bread.
Yeah, no, we got sick of each other. You've been married.
He was throwing fruit snacks at her, and it wasn't working anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, he lured her at her fucking flash dances with Skittles.
Yeah, no, well, she was a lesbian anyway, so that was.
She hooks up with a guy in show business who carries raisin bread. She's like, I really been on the wrong Brennan.
No, but I saw him and Neil. I was walking, and him and Neil were writing the third season. Here's what it'd be like. Dave. Neil go, that's a good idea. Dave. Another good idea. Dave. Neil's like, okay, you want to get some lunch? So Neil was basically like, Neil, obviously it worked, but
anybody could have done it.
No, not anybody. I'm not saying that. Brennan's like to work, so Neil's a good worker. I'm not gonna, and he let me stay at his apartment a couple of times.
But who knows? He may have put the punch on that final one.
Maybe.
Like he may have put some of the ones in.
Neil's not an idiot. Neil, I'm not saying Neil's, but it wasn't an equal partnership. So literally, I'm not even kidding. Like when they were there, I would walk in or whatever, and it was Chappelle doing a lot of talking, and Neil going, that's a good idea.
And he just write it down for Dave.
Yeah, well, they would flesh it out or whatever. So whatever. But Chappelle's a very talented guy. So,
but is Dave good at, like, a lot of times you have good ideas? Say Dave had funny ideas, but Neil was able to go, fuck that. Structure,
He's
joke,
the structure guy.
If you don't have a
need
structure or like a flow to a sketch, it doesn't exist. So maybe Neil did all that stuff, which made it work.
And black guys want to get high and bang bitches. So I mean, Neil was good.
I wouldn't say that that's exclusive to black guys.
No, but Neil, I would see Chappelle at the Comedy Cellar, and he would be like, he would say, I left Neil back at the studio. So Neil would do the editing. He would help with the editing. He would do all the shit that
the work.
that white people like to do. Behind the scenes. I'm being racist just to be a dick, but
yeah.
Speaking of the Me Too movement, did you hear about Natasha Leggero talking about her James Toback stories?
No.
Do you have? We still have the audio of that from Friday, right? She went on I think Kimmel's show.
First of all, can I just chime in?
Yeah,
at this point, if you haven't been sexually assaulted, they're the new governor of New Jersey.
Okay.
His wife said she was sexually assaulted in the 70s at college. I'm like, who wasn't? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why we went to college.
Did you get sexually assaulted?
No, to sexually assault.
Oh, you sexually assaulted women?
Of course.
Okay,
it's called a kegger.
But you did. That was the thing.
No, I mean, first of all, people say there's no gray area. Women are like, there's no gray area. No means no. My wife says no when I try to fuck her. You know what I mean?
You do it anyway?
No, I gotta work it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
I got a sweet talker. I fucking bring down the tone a little bit.
I see.
Do you really try to sweet talk? What's your idea of sweet talk? I can't picture you sweet talking.
No, I just keep.
All right, I'm sorry I called you a cunt.
Come on, let's do this.
No, I'll just, you got to persist a little bit. No, and women don't, because I think they feel slutty if they agree right away.
There is truth to that. Like, we're taught that you have to pursue, and women are taught never say, like, never give in too easy or he won't respect you. It's a weird dance we got to do.
Yeah, and plus women got to warm up to it. Like, when my wife's watching something on Netflix, and then I come in with
El Chapo.
Yeah. So I come in and she's not. She's got to warm up to the idea a little bit. So first she says no. So I don't understand.
What did you say? What is your move on your wife?
Yeah, what is your move?
Yeah, what is she's watching Netflix?
I just show her the rent check that I just paid, and I jump into bed. I start talking to her, and then eventually,
what do you say?
I go, "How's it going?"
Fuck Riotcast. Scumbags.
No, so have you thought
how's
about
it? How's it going?
Yeah, how's it going?
I don't know why that line doesn't work.
What do you give her a fucking bro hug?
No, people ask.
Fist bumper.
I've been married long enough. We don't, when you have kids, it's not like, right? When you have kids,
you sneak them in.
No, when you have kids, you can't. It's not like you're fucking trying to sweet talk her all day. By the end, when the kids go to bed, you're like, hey, maybe I want to get laid, and then you look for who's in the house that that can fuck you.
No,
legally,
but what is your move though? I mean, obviously you've gotten laid. Kevin fucked a lot of girls coming up. I mean, girls liked you, so.
I don't know about that. My wife might be listening. No, I didn't fuck a lot of girls.
What is your move? You kiss her neck, or you just say, "Hey, I'm horny"?
What do you say to get her in the mood? Like you guys.
Maybe I'll make a joke.
Like what?
I don't know.
That's true.
Topical. I usually
Humor
start
is
with
an
topical.
aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
I'm like a.
Does she still laugh at you, your wife, or is she just disgusted?
Yeah,
with
like
you?
if she's in a mood, she'll laugh.
She'll laugh.
Yeah,
because you're a funny guy, so she's not disgusted by like everything that comes out of your mouth.
No,
she's not like that.
That's why I can tell if she's even in the mood for it. She'll start laughing or whatever. So
and then
she's
what do you do?
Then I might go like, "Hey, what are you watching?"
And she's like, "Well, just look at the TV."
Exactly. No, she's watching on her She's watching on her iPad in bed. So I go, what are you watching? And then I go, yeah, did I tell you I'm going to be on Jim and Sam tomorrow?
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Like, yeah.
No, but like I'll just talk about whatever. It's not. I don't.
How do you make the move? I
just go right for the snatch.
No, you don't.
That's so
you
classy.
don't start kissing her. You don't go, "Hey, you want to?"
No,
Would
I'll
you
start.
with your hand or your mouth?
No, I'll start. She'll go like maybe she'll go like, oh, maybe she'll rub my back. You know.
Right.
Because she wants me to rub her back because she knows if she doesn't give me a specific goal, then I might go right for like the sexual areas, you know.
So you'll start rubbing her back?
Yeah, I'll rub her back. She's got a nice back.
How long do you rub it for?
Huh? I time it. I usually time it.
How long?
No, it does seem like a long time, don't it?
Always. Back rub's always done in 5 minutes.
Shit. Like then I'll go like then I'll do it for a while. Then I go, I'm just not good at it, am I? And she'll go, you're not very good at it. And then you know.
But you don't try to get better, right?
No, I mean I'm taking a class. Is that what you mean?
No, I just mean like sometimes you could try to get better, but
no, because like when a guy's getting back, like if you go to like a massage place, you let them rub you, and then you're like, okay, this is getting kind of boring. Like you want it. But it's like women, they want to rub for a long time, and then after a while, I don't want to even fuck her anymore.
So will you straddle her and rub your dick on her, or will you just like turn her over after that, or do you try to get sexual during the massage?
No, what I'll do is like I really shouldn't be saying this, but what I'll do is like I'll start rubbing her back, and then I'll like maybe like kiss her ass or whatever, like literally kiss her ass,
like the cheeks.
Yeah, the cheeks.
That's hot. Right. Yeah, of course. She has a nice ass. Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah.
So that's what I do, and then if she doesn't stop me, then I know maybe she's open to it, you know?
Right.
Do you ever just put your dick in her mouth?
Nah, never.
So you kiss her ass cheek, and then what's the next move?
And then I'll flip her.
Right.
You know,
nice.
flip her, and
like
I'll
a
be
man.
Yeah. I'll flip her and be like, and then once she starts, my wife's like, she's Puerto Rican-ish, so she likes to get laid, so.
Sure. That's good.
So once she's like,
sexual appetite.
Yeah, once she's warmed up, she's ready to go.
So you don't have to eat her box first?
No, I'll eat her box.
Okay. How long? Do you get bored with that too?
Eating her box, I feel like it's easier than giving her a back rub.
Do you kiss a lot when you fuck?
Yeah, I like to kiss my wife. She's got big lips.
Yeah, that's nice. Does she like kissing you?
I mean, it seems like I like it more than her, so I don't know.
Well, your lips aren't big.
Yeah, I guess that's probably right. No.
They're not bad.
Yeah, so she's got nice lips. She's got big fucking juicy lips.
Yeah,
Nice.
big juicy lips are nice.
Yeah.
Do you ask her to suck your penis or no?
Yeah, but like sometimes not too much.
She says no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to like fucking kill the deal. You know?
How did that kill the deal?
No, it's because she says no. Then you want to. It's like improv. You always want to be all yeses.
Sure.
You know what I
Do
mean?
you get your ass eaten?
Never. She won't. Like one time she did, and then she was like, "How long?" I go, "How long do I do you?" Like how long? And I just taken a shower, so I knew it was fucking squeaky clean.
Yeah.
She's like.
Oh, jeez.
Like a fucking child.
She didn't like it?
No, she didn't. She's like, how long should I do it? I'm like, what are you, a fucking idiot? You're from a third world country.
Latin women usually like to eat the guy's ass,
Yeah, because that's how they get into the country most of the times.
Is that right?
She's from Panama.
Do you have an awful asshole?
No, it's good.
Okay.
But she's going like this. Yeah.
No, it's like, what is... The women are the worst.
What position were you in?
That's why,
Yeah, were you on all fours?
Hands and knees? Were you on your stomach?
And I was eating raisin bread.
No, what position were you in?
Women are the thing is like if your wife won't eat your ass, is it wrong for you to pay someone to eat your ass? I say no.
Even if your wife will eat your ass, it's not wrong to pay someone to eat your ass.
No, you've never been married, but I'm saying in theory, women think that's cheating, but it's not cheating. If my wife won't do my taxes, so I get an accountant to do my taxes.
Do you ask her to do your taxes?
She don't want to eat my ass, so I'll get a professional to eat my ass.
Right.
It's just logic. Because the guy wants his ass eaten, but women don't like to do it.
I love
it's
my asshole
disgusting.
eaten. I love it.
Yeah, the first time I had it done, I was like, holy shit.
Okay, would you be okay if you didn't want to eat your wife's ass? Let's just say you didn't like doing that.
Yeah.
Is that okay for her to get her ass eaten somewhere else?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Would you leave your wife if she banged someone else?
No, I would fucking love it.
You wouldn't
Why?
care?
Because I would. First of all, because I'm not a good fuck. I come too quick, so I want some fucking.
How quick does the whole process usually last?
So even my wife now, after all the years, she goes, "Holy shit, that was fast." Because I can go from like not even a hard dick to coming in like less than like.
Why don't you wear
90
a condom?
seconds.
Can you really?
Yeah.
So you keep your rod during sex and just dump fast?
No, it would be like maybe not even hard enough to get in all the way. Then it gets hard enough. Then I put it in and I can come within within a minute.
Does she hate that?
Everybody hates it.
Don't you want to
People in
give
the
her
bleachers? Everybody hates it. Everybody's disappointed.
Why don't you slow down or pull out? Why
Yeah,
don't you
don't you
stop?
want to give her some pleasure?
Yeah, of course. No, I want to give her no pleasure.
So you pull out for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Then I go back right in, and I'm a fucking nervous wreck again.
When you pull out and then you put it back in, is it even more sensitive then?
No, it's just like I can't do it.
Put some numbing cream. They have that stuff you can put on there to last longer.
Okay, I've tried it. The only thing that worked was I used to when I had one girlfriend and she was young, so I didn't want to like disappoint her. So I used to reach around and pinch my balls as I was fucking her because that would stop me. that was the only thing that worked. I had no cream. Cream will just make me come.
So why don't you pinch your balls with your wife then if it works?
Because we're married. What's she gonna do? Leave me? No, I do want to.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I want her to get fucked like really good.
You really wouldn't be mad if she's like, if she wanted to have a guy fuck her while you watched?
No, I would. No, I would love it.
You would watch?
You would.
As long as I didn't know the guy. As long as he wasn't. It wasn't Godfrey, some comic I knew.
Yes.
Like, as long as it was a guy I didn't know. I don't want some fucking. I don't want Mike Vecchione.
So it couldn't be Norton?
wrestler body Mike Vecchione would probably put a good one on her too.
No, because I know we had. You know Chad. Chad was on my show.
Yeah, Zumach.
Chad
Yeah.
Zumach.
Zumach, yeah.
And he said the first time he had sex with a woman, he lasted like an hour, and she was amazed. So I've never lasted. The only time I used to be able to last long if I came and then I'd fuck her again, and then I could last. But,
Sure.
But that I can't fuck now and then get a hard
So
on.
How often
why
do you
don't
fuck?
you should jerk off like 2 hours before you're gonna.
Yeah, but
have
then
sex with your
I won't
wife.
want to fuck her.
Even 2 hours?
Yeah, and I don't
How often do you fuck? How often?
Well, lately I've been wanting to fuck her more than she wants to fuck me, and I think it has something to do with the Time's Up Me Too thing, because she's like, yeah, fucking me too.
Well, how often do you think? Every
Once a week?
No.
That's pretty great.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
a
I mean
week
for
is
2
good.
kids.
I
with
guess
two-
so. Okay.
Really good.
But yeah,
And
you're
I-
in the house.
Huh?
But yeah, but you're in the house. The kids are in bed. Just stick it in real quick.
Yeah, but I work at night, Jim.
Oh, yeah, that's
I have
true.
a night job.
If you're married and you have kids, once a week is.
I guess so, right? That's
Yeah,
different.
plus I'm not home a lot of the time, and then that's another reason I feel bad. Like on Saturday night, I'm never around. I mean, I wanted to have like a fucking another husband, like a better husband.
But you really
Like,
wouldn't leave her if she
Take
said,
her
"I
out on a Saturday.
You could just divorce her. She'd get another husband.
No, but it's not like I just want it's just marriage don't work when you.
Wait, you wouldn't be obsessively jealous?
No, at
He's
this
more
point,
lazy than he is jealous.
At this point, at this point, I don't even give a shit. As long as my kids are okay, as long as my kids are good with it.
The new guy would raise him.
it would be a co-parenting.
Right.
Hey, we got Matt is outside. Sorry, Kev. Do you want to bring him in with us, or do you want to break real quick?
At some point, we should take a break. Yeah.
Why don't we take a quick break? Because Matt's just got here, and then Kevin will stay for the show, and Jim is staying, and we'll talk to Matt
How you
Iseman
like that?
too.
You got your second hour.
That's why I brought fruit snacks.
So listen, let's promote everybody. Kevin's got Kevin Brennan, comedian.com, and also Kevin Brennan 666 is his Twitter handle. Burning Bridges with Kevin Brennan is on Monday at 2 o'clock on our pal Anthony's Compound Media. And of course, Misery Loves Comedy. Misery Loves Company is available on Kevin's website, and it's on iTunes.
Yeah, all the links are on my thing. Also, we're doing a special show February
Not on
5th.
Riotcast.
We're doing a special show February 5th at the Village Underground. It's called White Guys Matter Comedy Tour.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're Jim's on it. Jim Florentine,
Artie, Sherrod, and Godfrey.
Yeah.
No, it's all white. It's all white guys.
Okay.
It's all white guys because I'm fighting back.
I see.
Vecchione.
It's about time somebody stood up for white guys.
No, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Chris D. I know you guys wouldn't be sympathetic to it because you have your cushy white guy job, but out in the streets, it's nasty.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Chris D. Stefano, Aaron Berg. We'll probably have some some drop-ins, whatever. But it's going to be all white guys. You don't have to be a white guy to buy a ticket.
That's cool.
you talk bad about my band.
No, this is good. This is a good song.
Yeah, is this a song where they're like, yeah, we're never playing stadiums again, and then
Snapchat.
How about glowworm?
Matt,
How are you guys?
Good.
Fabulous.
This is really exciting. I feel like as a fanboy being here with you two and Florentine going, oh, ninjas, what are they going to do? Dress up and pretend we don't see them? That's a TV show? Great. Brennan just getting upset over there.
Wait, are you ever in a bad mood, Matty? When's the last time you were in a bad mood?
My girlfriend and I broke up 2 weeks ago, and so that's been
So
awesome.
you're right before your birthday, so she didn't have to get you anything.
Right before my birthday.
Was it after Christmas?
We broke up. We were just in Miami. She's from Venezuela. Her sister's in Venezuela. And I think she realized she missed family. She lost her job, and then I think she was sitting there looking at me going, am I going to spend the rest of my life? I mean, it must have been like Jess with you going, is this really what I'm going to hitch my wagon to?
She had never
Somebody
a
who
moment
tells
of doubt.
jokes and talks about ninjas.
Wait,
and is
how long were you with
immature.
her?
3 years.
And she broke up with you.
I ended up, I think she was willing, she was just saying like, I need a commitment. Are we going to have a baby?
Oh, she was willing to stay.
She was willing to stay, but she's like, we have to have, she was 44. I'm 40. I just turned 47 today. And she's like, either we have a baby now.
She wanted a little ninja.
She wanted a little
That was
ninja.
her. She's never had a baby?
She's never had a baby.
44 is a little old. I'm not a doctor, but 44 is a little old.
It's probably going to come out with a helmet
Sadly,
on. It's probably a 44.
Biologically, that's what it was looking like, too. It wasn't looking too promising. So, you're looking at a lot of money, a lot of heartbreak, and the potential for one to come out.
Yeah, but now
But she's leaving you like she's going to start over with a guy 45, 46.
I think she's going to leave L.A., go be with her family, and find something new to do, and not date a comic. And
Yeah. Plus, I never met her, but I think you can do better. No, you're a catch, Matty Ice.
Thanks,
You're a fucking
Kevin
handsome
Brennan.
guy, and you get a paycheck.
It's it's interesting. What's interesting, and I will ask you guys because other than Sam, you're single, right? You have a kid.
Yeah.
You're going through a rough time.
My life. It's
And
called
Jim,
my life.
you've had some great loves
in my life, but I've been single for years.
But let me ask you this: I feel part of it is our job. That we spend so much time in such an unstable job where we have an unhealthy focus on ourselves that no relationship can withstand.
Yeah.
Unless you have a girl who's so secure with you going out and spending all of your time
Fucking other
thinking
girls
about
on the road.
yourself, right?
You don't understand. It's my job.
I mean, Jim, did you? You guys have been through it, so I'm more curious to hear from you what it was like when you have a pregnant woman at home and you're trying to make that work while you're on the road.
I failed at every relationship.
I read on TMZ that was not Florentine's issue.
Yeah, Jim did not have that issue.
He had other issues. I read.
You deal with it. Like, okay, this is my part of my life now.
Right.
So I got a pregnant wife. I'm married. Then I just know my career's over.
Okay, so that's it, right?
Yeah,
That's
I just
the
knew
feeling.
at that point. I'm like,
I mean,
okay.
but then I fear like the resentment, right? Then you resent the woman, you resent the child. Like Sam, I feel like it's a mitzvah for him, right? This little child here, and now that Jess is locked to him.
Yeah, no, I love the kid. I love my wife, but she also understood my lifestyle from the beginning. So, that was always part of the understanding.
Right.
She never kid herself into thinking that okay,
sure,
we'll do this for 5 or 10 years and then you'll be off doing something else. Like, it's always been like, no.
She knew what she was getting.
Exactly.
I kind of feel like a girl, I don't know if where a girl will get with you and be like, this is cute, your lifestyle. Like I think it's cool you're traveling and it's fun to come once in a while. But as they start to get serious, nice. You're not going to do this.
Yes.
But then
I've had the same thing, except they say,
I don't know what he's talking about. Come once in a while?
Yes, I've had them say it would be nice to come once in a while.
I meant come and go once in a while, not come once in a while.
They don't mind my lifestyle, but I think it's the fact that your lifestyle also makes you less likely to be interested in their lives. Like their lives are kind of boring in comparison with a regular job.
Yes.
I can't give a shit about your job. And not to be arrogant, but I just don't care.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Because I remember this girl was a school teacher, and like on a Friday, if I took off, she'd be in like an Applebee's with her teachers, and they all be talking shop.
Did she ever bring food home?
No. Because no one even wanted to eat it.
What?
Let alone, I just felt like out of play. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what's going on in their world with teachers and stuff. I'm sure they wouldn't want to sit at the Comedy Cellar table and talk shop with comics.
But it sounds so much more interesting because it's what people pay to see.
Yeah.
And Brennan, I'm fascinated by you because you just seem like this Catholic, miserable guy who's torn between you really love your wife, you love your kids, and you have this guilt of the guy who's like, but I'd much rather be on my own.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, I would like to be on my own, but here's the thing. Like,
and not happy wife.
Sam,
right?
Sam has a, Sam has a. Like, I want what Sam has, like a steady job, where I don't have to travel because that's what women want. Like when I go out on Saturday night to do gigs, even in New York, my wife, I can tell she's a little bit resentful because everybody else goes out on Saturday night, where she's stuck with the fucking kids,
right?
And she's like, oh, at least you go out and your job's social, you get to have a good time. But
That's true. I think the resentment comes from you coming in like 2 seconds.
No, that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's why when I fuck her, I
But
want to
don't
really
you
give it
think-
to her. You
Jim,
know?
let me ask: as your little bird starts to leave the nest and do this WWE stuff,
okay, that's
and he's going to be traveling.
I mean,
and
I
you
don't
do
know,
your
little
comedy.
bird seems a little bit like diminutive.
We remember East Side. Come on, special delivery. Like I go back. You were a little bird then,
yeah,
Sammy.
no, you're right.
And I'm saying not to diminish the fact you're a full-blown red-breasted cardinal now.
Last professional broadcaster.
The last professional broadcaster. But WWE, I imagine you're going to be traveling a lot more. And is Jess nervous about that?
No, I mean, she'd rather I be at home, but like I'm gone like one weekend a month, if that, and she's fine with it because I'm on WWE TV.
Are you asking if I'm happy he's traveling? Yes. No, we don't. We're used to it.
No. Saying like, I think that's part of the relationship, though. Is just physically proximity, and the more you travel,
Yeah, women don't like it when you're sleeping somewhere else. They
even
just
with
don't like
FaceTime,
it.
even with FaceTime, where they're like, I know you're not in bed with someone hidden in your Saturn.
But how much do you travel?
I'm gone like the next 7 weeks.
Wow. So a lot.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna bang any new chicks now that you're single?
I'm 47. I'm on Hallmark
TV. You're on TV.
Can you imagine?
No, but I'm saying like I'm on the wrong TV. I'm on the TV where people are like, we pray for you and make you biscuits.
Can you imagine?
But like you're not getting in their pants.
Being handsome, bassy voice, muscular, 6'5" Matt Iseman, and single.
Yeah, it's probably better. I mean, I have the handsome, muscular, bassy voice part. I'm just not tall.
What?
No, yeah, that would be kind of fun. It's a different experience, probably being single in your life.
Yeah,
than
you
just
could
being
get
single.
laid without even being famous.
There
You
are
could
two
just walk
things,
to a
though.
bar and
There are two things. One is I am at the point where I'm also realistic. You know, I'm 47. I'm like, if I want a family, which I do, I don't have too many years left to fuck around.
Why not with that girl?
It came down
Too
to
old.
No. It just came down
Well,
to
that
that
should
thing
have
of, you know
been.
that I don't know
you don't want a fucking helmet, baby.
No, I know.
I love this. It came down to, was she going to be my Sam? You're saying, you know, the one where you're like,
what?
You're
not
dead
married.
weight?
Like, it's going for a metaphor that totally failed. I guess it came down to, was this the woman I was going to spend the rest of my life with? And I just couldn't say yes.
Was it the age where you're like, I don't want to put a 44-year-old woman, a baby in it?
It would have been a nightmare because my wife was 36 or
how
35
old
when
were
she
you?
got pregnant.
How
It
old
doesn't
were you,
matter.
though?
I'm just saying, like the doctors were like, even at 35 for the first kid, they get real nervous.
No. At this age, they were like, you know, this was going to be like the $6 million man. We have the technology, but more importantly,
I just love that no matter what Matt says, it's all going back to possible pregnancy complications.
Right.
Like they're like, no, it's the baby.
No, that's really old, even for a Venezuelan woman.
It is. You want to have a healthy baby,
Because they have super genes, right? Those Venezuelan.
They do, but the problem is just if you're mature enough for it. You know, like,
why are you pointing at me?
Well, because you seem to be mature enough for it.
Because you're the guy with the fruit snacks in front of you. That's why he's talking about mature.
Look, I joke about this, Brennan, but
Come
one
on,
of the
bagel
things you
chips.
always say is like, I'm fucking miserable, but I can't leave my kids, so I'm going to make this work. And in a way, it's like the sweetest thing you've
My
said.
wife loves to hear that, by the way. No, I mean, I do love my kids. I don't want some other douchebag around my kids, so whatever.
You make it work.
Yeah, when I go through times where I'm like, I'm not happy, whatever. I just bitch about it on my podcast or whatever.
Kudos to you for making it work, because I think what we didn't realize is our parents probably had tough times. They just had radio shows to bitch about it, and we didn't know.
Sure. Right.
Because I don't think a relationship is supposed to be easy. Hence me bailing on it. But
well, I mean, I don't know how she cannot be happy with you. It literally looks like somebody's cupboard after Katrina in front of you.
He brought all these snacks in his
He
bag.
brings them in.
Did he really?
Yeah.
So this was my birthday, but I brought Roland the panda gummy bears because I heard he he took a little heat for the Miz on Friday. Which, by the way, watching that live, I couldn't tell if it was real or a
What
work.
happened with him? And I didn't see it.
So, like, on Friday, the Miz came in, but he wasn't booked. Because I just got a text right before I went on the air saying, like, did anybody reach out to you about the Miz from WWE? And I was like, no. And I had already other guests booked and everything. But I was like, are you asking if I'll take him? Because I'll take the Miz anytime. But he's got to fit in between this time because these other guests are coming in. Blah blah blah. So I guess they had to rearrange the Miz's schedule, and they didn't want to. Like the publicist didn't want to take any heat. So the Miz asked, "Am I doing Sam's show?" And instead of them telling the Miz, well, we didn't reach out to him and ask him. Because then they had to rearrange their schedule. They said, no, Sam said he was busy.
So his publicist lied?
Unless the Miz
Somebody
lied.
bullshit.
Right.
Jim loves publicists.
So the Miz stormed in here. And it's up on the YouTube channel because it was really funny. The Miz stormed in here and started demanding to know like what I was so busy doing. And he just seemed, he came across as very pissed. But he was
cutting a promo
He was also cutting a promo.
You're wearing your PJs?
Yeah, he was saying I was wearing my pajamas because I was wearing a sweatshirt. He was, just making a...
Who's busy and wears their pajamas?
Right.
That's his point, probably.
But
right?
it was a good work because now I'm aware of Monday's 25th Raw.
Right, and I'm aware that I'm going to find out tonight if he was really pissed or not because I'm going to see him. So,
well,
so he could have just been doing that too.
Could have been.
It's good radio though. If
it was great
pissed.
radio,
right?
Yeah, it was really.
Don't be in the middle.
Did you tell him that you were not too busy for him?
Well, yeah, but I also like to. Like when there's trouble, I don't like to avoid it necessarily.
Yeah.
So when he was like, "What were you so busy doing that you couldn't talk to me?" Instead of
there it is.
You're dressed like fucking somebody from Whoville.
It's a red sweatshirt.
No, but it doesn't fit your arms right. It grips your forearms.
But it's
awful.
Sam.
It's rolled up a little bit.
They're PJ. They really are.
That's
PJs.
how he dressed. And Evander Holyfield, that is as macho as Sam gets.
It's really weird.
That's right.
You
The real deal.
could not pick a more opposite man to have on your fucking
The
body.
real deal Holyfield?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I got it for free.
Did you?
The sweatshirt?
Well,
is it a medium?
Jimmy, you picked an opposite man to have on your body.
That's true. Many times.
But Matt, you might be too old to have a kid, man. Because by the time you meet somebody and then
true.
get along with her and
How old were you when you had your kid?
46.
46. Yeah, I'm 47
so
now.
You don't want to be that fucking guy 62 years old at a fucking t-ball game, and then he's going to want to play.
Which is your grandkid?
Right, and then he's going to want to play soccer in the backyard.
Shirt with the seemingly questionable jeans. That's my kid.
Dude, then you're going to have to play. At 62, you're going to be playing soccer with him and his friends.
You'll be fine. At 47, you'll be fine. Just get a younger woman.
I need a younger woman.
And if you want to have kids.
I'm sure amongst this group, there are many younger women waiting around for us.
Oh, yeah.
You got a nice 30-year-old.
For you, you got a fucking job. I should talk to you after the show. You're doing fine. You're doing real good.
I'm doing okay.
You're the American Ninja Man.
Yeah.
That's
None
a big
of the
deal.
ninjas want a piece of me. They're like,
NBC?
you're out of shape.
The WWE just signed one of the former ninjas.
Casey Catanzaro coming over to the WWE, and it was in my vest. I brought you a gift because our show Team USA, which is on the USA Network, which is now American Ninja Warrior Ninja versus Ninja, follows Tuesday Night SmackDown. And so I saw you.
Love it.
Last year we got to go to Louisville for the Tuesday Night SmackDown, and the WWE is an unbelievably well-oiled machine. To see them on a Tuesday night in Louisville have 12,000 fans in an arena for a live show that they could have been home and watching.
Sure.
But the energy there was crazy. And then they spun it around immediately for the hour WWE private show, the Nitro or something.
For 205? Yeah.
Just seeing like the machinery behind this, with those LED screens, and then they're like, tomorrow night we're in wherever.
And that's just Tuesday.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
It is a grind. I mean, it is a monster nonstop comedy tour.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So when you do stand up, right?
I didn't know you did stand up.
Yeah.
I've never worked with you. I just knew you as a TV
Yeah,
host.
I've done stand up for like 20 years. Actually, the first time I did stand up, I was in med school. I was doing it here in New York.
Well, you're a doctor too, right?
I'm a doctor.
So why are we telling you about a fucking retarded babies? You already know this.
Yes.
He's sitting next to one.
So you're saying you can't get laid? You're a fucking handsome actor who also knows how to work a pussy because you're a doctor, and you're saying you're
They teach you that that in med school? Here's how you work a
What kind of doctor?
I remember. I was an internal medicine. I'm licensed as a general practitioner, but I remember they were doing anatomy, and the woman, they had a female doctor talking about the anatomy, and she referred to it as the clit instead of the clitoris. And because we're guys, we lauged.
Yeah, you have to.
I was back when you could. You could laugh about stuff like that.
Not anymore. These white guys and all the troubles.
You can't even snicker.
Well, tell me this. We were talking about this before you came in. Somebody's been calling the hotline.
Right.
We were talking about this before you came in.
It might be my mommy.
Is that Brennan was he's been complaining about the plight of the white man a lot, and that right now it's impossible to be a white man. Which to me, it's been pretty easy to be a white man. I don't think it's that tough. But Brennan says that's because I don't understand because I'm not in the streets, and that you would get it. That it must be.
I would get it.
No, I was joking. Of course he won't get it because he's like a fucking alpha white dude. Like he's tall. He's a doctor. Like if he's on a.
Let me just say, when the subject of white men come up, I have no comment.
Because he's doing great. Why bring attention to it? How good he's doing. You want to keep a low profile. I'm just saying, like when you do stand up now, like women look at you like, oh really? Like really? And I go, I'm talking about my wife, you cunts. Like I can't talk about my wife.
Right.
She's my wife.
Yeah, you're married.
Well,
to her.
this is what's interesting to me is, again, I'm a very clean comedian, but I love like a guy like Doug Stanhope or Jimmy. If you're going on talking about some of your stories with friends of questionable gender, and I'm a firm believer of like a comic should be able to tell their. It's like South Park, either everything's fair game or nothing's fair game, and I think it's a scary time for people who earn their living with words. And again, my comedy, I usually go nowhere near the edge, but you just see people getting chastised and seeing people losing careers for tweets or for comments taken out of context. And it really goes back. You said something that I think really was profound about it. Like if an actor goes on SVU and plays a rapist, nobody thinks that person is a rapist. But if a comedian makes a social commentary joke about rape, in which you may ironically say, of course I rape, as clearly indicated by the context that it's sarcasm, people go, Jim Norton's a rapist.
Yeah, or
they just benefit of the doubt.
Or even if they know you're not that guy, they just get mad at the idea that you joked about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, plus if you're a rapist, you're not going to tell strangers you're a rapist. You know what I mean?
Strategy.
No, you're not going to out yourself like, hey, I rape.
That's true.
You know?
No, you're right.
I just don't. There's no people are walking out. I've been on the road. All this shit's been going on, and no one's walking out of a club going. I missed that one.
He said or in.
But people aren't walking out all of a sudden offended, like, oh my God, he did this joke, he did that. That's always been going on.
Well, you hope people know and do their research, like know what you're coming to see.
I think at this point, people just want to go into a comedy club and laugh, and they don't give a shit about that.
No, the worst is when you get you go to the Comedy Cellar. They have the big room, the Village Underground. They get big groups of women, white women, and they're just a nightmare. You know, they are there to judge, and they're just really they don't like me. I mean, people don't like me anyway, but to just look at me like this guy, this white guy, he's probably done some sordid shit, because white guys have done a lot of bad shit.
I've never seen you do anything but kill. Every time I've seen you on stage, you fucking murder.
I mean, I don't bomb because my jokes are strong enough, but I'm saying they don't like. Listen, if I follow Greer, I might as well have just fucking punched her mom in the cunt. You know what I mean? Because
you're ornery.
They love Greer.
You're ornery. You are known for burning bridges, Kevin.
Also, white women love black dudes because they think they're in the same. They have a common enemy. White dudes. White dudes are shooting black dudes and they're raping white women. So they see a black comic, they go, yeah, we know your struggle. Where I get up there, I'm like a fucking creep, and I've never even done anything.
Well, because you remind them of the asshole boyfriend they dated in high school or college. That
and
was
you
a
say
jerk.
things like, I'm talking about my wife, you cunt. That probably turns them off a little
that
bit.
would bother people.
Yeah, so you're that guy that never called them back. You were that jerk. You were. And they're like, I know, I remember this asshole.
I don't smile enough. Now you got to, if you're a white dude, you got to smile a lot. Like, Matt, you're going to do fine. Like Jimmy Fallon, all these like alpha fags, they're like, oh my God. Huh? Like Seth Meyers.
Thanks for that lumping in.
No, you're not that, but I'm saying, but you're a happy guy. If you're a white guy, you better be happy. You better not have like I go up there, I'm not smiling all the time. Maybe I have some dark secrets, but I don't. But I'm saying it's better to be a song and dance man now.
You're a miserable person, and a lot of times people don't like miserable people. Like they don't want misery around them.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a black cloud.
That has nothing to do with anything. That's just because.
No, but it used to be okay, but now you really got to charm. You just got to be charming, and because women are just
What's
like we
that
don't.
ad where they've got for depression where they got the guy walking around with a black cloud?
Yeah.
It should be Kevin Brennan.
No, but it's
my day's not going so well.
I wouldn't care except I have a family to feed. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even.
The likable black guy.
Yeah, just give him the shit you carry around with you.
Yeah, exactly. There's enough to feed him there for a week.
The likable black guy has always been hard for a white guy to follow.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always been. So it's not just
But now it's worse.
I don't know. Anybody happy and likable is harder to follow because Greer is funny and he's smiling. He's having a good time up there. He makes people feel relaxed and like, oh my God, this is what a comedian is. He's in a good mood and he's funny and Greer also, the audience doesn't feel like they're being judged by Greer. Like they figure he's like he's an absolute male with an opinion, but he's not making them feel shitty. Whereas, you know,
but Kevin, why don't you just change your outlook a little bit? Why don't you realize
exactly.
like you're making a living as a comedian? That's a dream a lot of people have, right? You get to be a podcast host. You get to leave that silly Riotcast network. Yeah. Unless it's still on there. I don't remember.
You got a famous brother.
There's a lot of things to go for. Your brother's doing awesome.
Why don't you ask him to help you?
Florentine with the dagger.
His brother's doing really well.
No, I'm really trying. I'm working on it. No, I don't
You're
need
not working on it.
Actually, I've been doing better since I've been miserable. Like since I really embraced my misery.
You've never not been miserable.
No, but now I'm embracing it. I'm trying to monetize it.
You're making your thing.
I think
monetizes misery.
What people respond to though is the authenticity.
Yeah, I'm really mad.
I'm really
mad. Fucking
and
mad.
So
White guys matter.
As long as they really believe it.
Okay, so 1 minute you're saying that it's costing you, that it's bad for you right now because you're not allowed to be miserable anymore. The next minute you're saying things are going better for me now because I'm miserable.
They are outside like if I go to a generic comedy club, like I'll just say the Cellar, because the Cellar, it's a hip room. They get like the women that want to go see a hip comedy show, but they're not a good audience. So they go there like they're executives. They're like, you know, executives at their job, and like I give a fuck. So
is a comedy Cellar a bad audience for comedy?
No,
but a good audience, right?
No, but the white women there, they like you can't talk like that in my job.
Hey, let's not bring race into this, Brennan.
No, I'm just saying white women are even Noam agreed with me. He goes, it's white women. They make.
He was trying to politely end the conversation.
Yeah, I don't think Noam would want that.
Noam agreed that white women are ruining fucking comedy.
The Cellar is now going to have a Me Too pin on stage.
You guys joke, but it's like I would joke too if I looked like you fucking cocksucker.
Well,
and I was a doctor too.
Right.
If somebody was choking on a plant, could save their life. That's free pussy.
Right.
For the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, and I also have an NBC TV show.
And an NBC TV show and a fucking.
I did just get fired from the Hallmark Channel.
You got
Why?
fired?
Good.
What happened?
I don't know.
What were you doing on the Hallmark
Channel? They called me. They had a daily show called Home and Family, and the feeling was you were part of the family, and so I would go on as like the medical expert or / kind of guy, and they're like, we don't have room for you in the family in 2018. They called me up in December.
Are you going to be watching to see who the new medical expert is?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Were you heartbroken?
Yeah,
was it a lot of money? Was it a big money gig?
No, it wasn't a big money gig at all, but it was one of those gigs where I really liked the people.
Sure.
Debbie Matenopoulos was on it and some other people, Kim Douglas, who does the Ellen Show, who were like genuinely.
Everybody said Debbie Matenopoulos. Everybody's looking around like, who the fuck
Debbie
is that?
Matenopoulos. She was originally on
I
The
know
View.
her. I know her.
Who is
She's
she?
been around like Entertainment Tonight. She was one of the original View members.
She was
on The View.
She was the first woman fired off The View.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, a blonde one, yeah.
Why'd she get fired?
She was a little young and insouciant, and
What's insouciant mean?
You know, just I don't think she had the respect for Barbara Walters.
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine that being around girls looking like him, and he's a doctor, and he knows how to use words like insouciant?
Right.
Yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
amazing.
We'll all be using that word all day. Try to
so
slip it in.
Hallmark just said you're not part of the family, and that was it.
Okay.
But
say fuck you. You're not part of my family.
yeah, I did. I stole stuff when I left.
Good.
But it honestly was one of those those things where the money wasn't great, but it really was a fun run, and you
No
never
hard
like to lose a
feelings.
job. You
No
never like
hard
to,
feelings.
No hard feelings, right?
Some hard, it seems like there's some hard
fuck
feelings.
them.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Right?
Are you still on the American Ninja show?
Still on Ninja Warrior. We've got season 10 coming out. We're doing a spin-off show, American Ninja Warrior, Ninja vs. Ninja, that'll follow SmackDown in the spring.
I watch because I leave it on USA after SmackDown.
We're not on. Thanks. I watch accidentally occasionally before I can reach the channel. And then we're going to do a live tour, like an Ice Capades or like the Virus tour. It could be. We're taking the course out live to like Phoenix and San Diego, and people will be able to pay and go through the course.
Oh, great.
And compete against our
We
ninjas,
got somebody, by the way, who wants to comment to Kevin.
I noticed that too. Good.
Stephanie in California, you're on, Kevin.
Jim.
Stephanie, hello.
Hi, yeah, so I don't think you know what you're talking about when it comes to like white females and fucking black comedians and shit. You're stereotyping the fuck out of us.
Yeah, that's what I do, bitch.
Kevin.
Go ahead, caller.
Well, huh?
Set him straight, caller.
You guys, Stephanie, go ahead.
Stephanie, you're right. I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I personally know 0 females that side with black dudes.
Let me get some of these bagel
Like
chips.
0, and I was in the military.
So
I still
white
don't
women
know
are
anybody.
against black men?
What?
You said you know 0 females who side with black men.
Yeah.
Racist bitches.
Not like a racist kind of way.
I know what you're saying. You're saying that they don't do what Kevin is saying they do. You don't just go like, well, black guys are saying this, so I agree with it. I know what you mean.
So Kevin,
thank you, Jimmy.
So Stephanie, if Kevin walked on stage, you're not going to judge him going, oh, what's this white guy going to tell me about relationships? That's his point.
Not
open.
Yeah, no.
Where do you live? Where do you live, Stephanie? Where do you live?
California.
Okay, it's a big state. I mean, I've been there. It's a big state. So it probably depends on where you live and what you're like. You know, like if you live in an urban fucking city, Los Angeles, it's like women are getting real fucking snooty. That's all I'm saying.
Kevin, don't you think that maybe
I'm not saying women are listening. I'm saying the women who aren't listening.
There are some women that are really freaking snooty and stuck up and think that they're better than a lot of fucking people.
The bee's
no matter where
knees.
they go.
But don't you think, Kevin, for like that maybe that the women aren't looking at you like, oh, it's just another one of these white men, that maybe it's like you are like clearly a fucking asshole from the minute you start talking.
At the same time, though, while we're talking about stereotyping, can you say, have you seen Kevin Brennan's act?
No.
So if you watch his act,
catch it on Netflix. 3 mics.
Because here's the mark of a comedian. I think a comedian should be able to say something you totally disagree with, but be so funny that you laugh at it despite that. And that's the goal of a comedian, to provoke thought.
That I don't agree with, but I think is fucking hilarious.
But not Kevin.
I've never seen Kevin back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But don't you think that they just think you're an asshole because you're an asshole, not because you're a white man?
I don't go up like I do my.
think that
Go ahead, Stephanie.
bad break just at women.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
I don't go up. I don't go up like
now,
start
Dr.
saying
Lecter.
cunt and all this shit when I first go up there. I try to win them over, but I can see the look in their eye like shit's changing. All right, I mean, if you think shit's not changing, you're not paying attention because like women are pissed. Women are pissed. They're not all pissed to the same degree, but they are pissed. And to some level,
Do you feel there's some of it though for us to be like, I don't care, I'm going to be so funny and say things that are nowhere provocative and stand behind it so much that despite the fact you disagree with me, I'm going to make you laugh.
I have no choice because I can't get laughs by being a friendly guy.
You still kill.
No, I don't
doing
kill. You've
that.
never even seen me.
No,
I'm saying
but everyone has, and I know you're a seller.
No, I'm saying I can't. I'm saying I can't get laughs being a friendly guy. I'm not a song and dance guy, so I got to do what I do. I can't all of a sudden change to whatever climate I'm dealing with.
Exactly though, but like I tried doing a roast and I bombed because I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, 'cause you're not a mean guy.
I can't be like, oh yeah, what are we going to Chuck E. Cheese for your birthday, Iseman? Are we going to try to get you tickets?
I know it is. Yeah.
I actually so Jim's sister wanted to come to Ninja Warrior and he's like, do you know? I'm like, of course I know who you are. Will you make fun of me? And I'm like, oh, this is great. Ninjas, little people pretending we can't see them dancing on a course. What is this, elementary school recess?
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good Florentine.
I got no problem with the show.
No. But I'm saying, like, it's that's who you are. It's like you got to be who. Like, I can't.
That's the whole point, Matt. The whole point is I got to be who I am, and it's not as welcome as it used to be.
Big groups of women and guys, any kind of big groups of the same sex are always a fucking nightmare in a comedy club. They've always been.
Not guys.
No, they've always been. There's a
guys.
drunk guy that won't shut the fuck up.
No, I think now guys want even more. Like they want the funny humor,
But
like the
it
meat and
depends where
potatoes
you
humor,
are, right? Like if you're in San Francisco.
Listen, it's like shit's changing. I mean,
Right.
it's me. All this shit is like these marches in fucking all these cities. Like it's not by accident. Like women are pissed and they don't want to hear it from a white dude. Right. So it affects how they react
But there
to
are
you.
other things too. Have you talked to Louis since?
I have not. No, I haven't spoken to him.
Did you watch Did you watch the footage from the women's march over the weekend?
A little bit, and then I came, and then I changed the channel.
Hey, wait a minute. We got someone that thinks
You found one that you found one that you can come to.
It's a great caller.
Someone that was hot enough.
I know.
Go in Florentine.
Hey, Josh, you're on the phone with Kevin and Matt and Jim and Sam and Jim.
Yeah, you guys there?
Yes, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, I wanted to ask Kevin if he ever considered being a nice guy like his brother Neil, because he's really successful.
Neil is actually.
Thank you, Josh.
I was
It's a good
thinking
question.
about that. Neil is really successful.
He is. Neil's doing great.
He's looked at as like when I've seen him do interviews, because like I'll search him out on YouTube, and I'll see him do interviews, and like he's like a respected voice in comedy.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a
No,
good
but
guy.
he's also heavily medicated. You know.
Oh,
so
is he?
yeah.
Is that bad though?
Yeah, I mean, I can't be heavily medicated because then I have no act.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I'm all like,
How come he can do it?
Because he's been heavily medicated for years.
Do you and Neil honestly get along or not?
I mean, we got along when when I was his older brother, but now I'm a lot older than him, so I'm more like his dad.
Do you just not like that he's successful? You're just jealous of his success?
Not really. I just think
Probably.
he's a star fucking cunt, and so that puts a little fucking crink in our relationship.
That's
He says he's a star fucker. He's an absolute star fucker. Chris D'Elia. He's not even talking. He's never talking to Chad Zumach. He's talking to Chris motherfucking Deal. Whoever's the hottest comic that he's in the presence of. That's if he was right here now, he'd be talking to Matt Iseman.
They say success attracts success, so maybe his.
Who says that? A fortune cookie? Fuck yourself, Sam.
maybe his success is attracting other successful people.
Because people think like, oh, he helped Chappelle with the
Right.
Chappelle show. Maybe he can help me, but he hasn't done shit since then, except that fucking fag special, 3 mics that he stole from that other guy who did 2 mics.
Oh, that's right.
Jeff Martyr.
I can't wait for that drop to be sent to his brother.
What kind of special was it?
I don't know 2 mics. I never heard of that.
Jeff Martyr used to do. You remember Jeff Martyr?
I don't know.
You know
used to
3
do-
mics?
He used to do a thing with 2 mics. He would do
This
talking
is
to
the
one mic and
7-minute
talking.
workout, not the 8-minute workout.
6-minute app.
Well, I didn't see 3 mics. Was it 3 different perspectives or 3 different
No, he
points
would
of life?
talk to 3 different mics, and Jeff Martyr talked to 2 mics. So what he did was Neil added a mic, and that's considered revolutionary. My mom loved it.
But wait a minute.
I don't get along with my mom because my mom's a star fucker too, so she's on Neil's side.
Who do you guys hold in high regard? Like, I mean, honestly, amongst the communities, are there ones who you feel like of your contemporaries?
Oh, comedians?
Like, not the ones who've gone before, like not prior, not them, but like of the people now. Do you guys? Who do you guys think is
Dave Attell, probably, right?
I would say Bob Kelly.
Neil.
Really? No. I was just saying for the way he likes to pontificate,
I fell for that,
hold court at the table. You're like, quiet, Bobby.
Is that what you're thinking?
Because I feel like you guys are night and day in the trenches. And to me, what always interests me is the comic who comics respect. Who
I'd say Colin Quinn,
Yeah.
Colin Quinn, and David Tell are 2 of the most.
Yeah.
Chappelle is on that level of fame, but he's respected by comedians. He's brilliantly funny. Like these guys are all respected.
What
by
about
comics.
Kevin?
Kevin's respected as a comedian.
Because you were just talking about him.
As a person, no one likes him, but he's as a comedian, people think he's very funny.
Among like the people you're around, is there someone where you're like that guy's amazing?
Well, I was best friends with Attell for a long time. So
What happened?
I don't know. He just once I got married, it was
I
like
can't imagine what's the common denominator in all of these.
No, but he whatever. So I'm not the friendliest guy, but I like a lot of comics. You know, I mean, it's not like
David Tell stopped hanging out with you after you got married.
No, well, once he stopped drinking, he's a bit of a dweeb, you know. So and also when I get married, then when I'm in a relationship,
you have a real life. Yeah,
then
Florentine.
But I think these guys are great.
Right.
You know, I mean, I genuinely see comics and I go like I'm doing a White Lives Matter comedy tour. We only have one
That's
date
not
so far, but at Village Underground. No, but Mike Vecchione's on his show, Christy Stefano, both fun, both guys that are kill and really hard to follow.
Really
Aaron
funny.
Berg, another fucking great comic.
Berg and Gino are funny.
Yeah, they're great. Florentine's great.
Florentine, who do you like? I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated because I think you guys are. To me, you guys are the ones who are in the trenches out here in New York.
Oh,
and
thanks.
So, well, Sam, in the broadcast world, I look at nobody but you.
Oh, good.
But
there's nobody left.
Look, I've always admired Jim. Jim's prolific with his material. The guy turns over a new hour every year, and it's always amazing. And I've always been fascinated
I don't know
by
how
it.
he did the morning show, but would be out every night.
I do a bunch of things, but none of them particularly well. Go ahead, Matt.
It was because
Jim has a great work ethic. Yeah, unbelievable.
I was in Nashville. I went to Nashville to go do some press, and I saw Joel McHale there.
Oh yeah.
And McHale was out doing. He was doing Zanies, sold out both nights because he's getting ready for a special. And the next day he announced he's bringing back The Soup like for Netflix. And talking to Joel, though, it was that thing of, yeah, but it probably won't work. And my special's probably going to suck. And I'm like, oh, you have anything else? He's like, well, after this, I'm going to Sundance. I've got 2 movies. And then this summer, I've got 2 other movies.
That's the false humility of Los Angeles.
No. I don't think it's false humility.
No, it is. I know the guy. It's false.
You think so? Because I've known McHale for a while, and I think he's the guy. It strikes me as Jim, too, this thing of the unbelievable drive where you would, finish the show, sleep for 2 hours, and then go out for 6 hours, and then sleep for 4 hours because you're like, I'm never going to give up stand-up, and I'm never going to give up radio.
And you're so afraid that something is going to fall through.
Right.
You've got to do everything because you're afraid that everything will be taken away.
And I do. I sincerely believe McHale was one of those guys who's like that neuroses that drives.
Do you think
the
that's
great ones.
true?
No.
No?
No, I know in Los Angeles you have to always act like you're not doing good. Even if, the better you're doing, the more fake humble you have to be.
Hey, we're gonna go to Barrett. We have a couple minutes left, but he wants to thank Matt for coming on the show.
Yes, he does.
What's up, Barrett?
Yes.
Hey, Matt, thank you so much for coming on the show and saving this drowning radio program today from Brennan's.
Now,
February 5th at the Underground.
I gotta be honest. I feel like this isn't a compliment for me
hold
so
on,
much
Barrett.
as it was a chance to insult
What?
Kevin.
Kevin's very funny. You don't like Kevin?
No, Mike, it's so heavy. I've tried to prevent myself from changing the show so many times today, but Matt, seriously, it's a true compliment for you to sit in the room and save this show.
Are you in a car?
I'm going to be at the Atlanta Punchline, the 2nd through the 4th.
Wait, Kevin wants to know if you're in a car.
Yeah, I'm in a car.
I hope you crash. I'm not even kidding. I hope you fucking crash, and I hope you have a family and you crash.
Hey, that's cool, man. Just like your career's crashing from your overshoot.
Yeah, I'll meet you on 6th Avenue, bitch.
He's in Texas.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, my last show's in San Antonio. I had 14 people.
Panera Bread. 12 noon.
All right, Barrett. Thank you, buddy.
It's time for a showdown.
Yeah.
But Barrett, thank you for being a friend.
That was
Why
negative.
would you thank him? He was so mean to Kevin.
And he wasn't really complimenting.
No, he wasn't.
Matt, what do you? We only have 2 minutes left. I want to get everybody's plugs out.
I'm going to be at the Atlanta Punchline, in early February. Then House of Comedy just after Valentine's Day, and then Utah at the end of February.
Great. How about I got Utah too? What do you got, Sam?
Excuse me.
WWE.
I had some bagel chips
I
in
know.
my mouth.
And you had to the second time. You couldn't get it open the first time.
No.
Raw 25.
That's where I'll be. Raw 25's on tonight, starting at 8 on the USA Network. An hour before that, at 7, the kickoff show will be on the WWE Network and WWE's YouTube channel, and I will be there.
Living the dream.
James?
My book's coming out February 20th. You can pre-order it. Everybody is awful except you. Jim Norton did the forward. It's up on Amazon, so get it there. And then this Saturday in Milwaukee at the Potawatomi Casino. And then February 5th, me, Kevin Brennan, he'll tell you about the show White Guys Matter in the city of Newtown Theater, February 3rd in Newtown, PA.
Kevin?
Also, everything's on my website, kevinbrennancomedian.com, and that was put together by a guy, Bruce, at Hudson Web development. He does a great job on my website.
Pertinent.
Nice. Yeah, who sold you the raisin bread? Might as well plug him too.
I know. We're wrapping up the show. I don't care who did the website.
Go to my website, Kevin Brennan 666, my Twitter, and then the February 5th at the Village Underground at the Comedy Cellar, White Guys Matter comedy tour.
Okay, I got the Chip Chipperson podcast went up last night, and I got the Andiamo dinner theater this Friday, and I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan at Laugh Fest on Saturday, and then the week after that is the Denver Comedy Works, February 2nd and 3rd.
I'll send my parents out. Are you downtown or Landmark?
I think it's the downtown location.
That's the best club in the country.
Yeah, it's an amazing place.
I'm going to send my parents out. They'll love it.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'll leave tickets for them.
This was a fun show. Happy birthday, Matt.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Honestly, I will say this. Because I went to med school here, and it's so cool to come here and on my birthday get to do this. Get to hang out with people who make me laugh and do this. This is the best way. I've listened to you guys for years, and so it really is fun for me to be in here with you. I appreciate it.
All right, Matt. Thank you.
Thanks,
and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks to Jim and Kevin, of course. And
They're the greatest.
Who's on tomorrow?
Chris DiStefano.
Chris DiStefano.
All right, cool.
Part of the White Lives Matter tour.
All right, see you guys tomorrow.
White Guys Matter.
This has been Jim